Yo, it's Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. We're back again. We had to take a quick intermission. Get our makeup artist to dab us up real quick. Get our new notes from our little sponsors and stuff from behind scenes. And we're back again. Dre, big up yourself. AGP fam. We got a great discussion tonight, man. We're gonna talk about holiday love. We're gonna talk about we're gonna encourage, we're gonna try and find out why people gotta be like me and can't find people to wear matching pajamas with them. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this for me and everybody out there. Y'all ready to get this started?
Ready.
Yes.
Let's go. Back one more time with the AGP family. We're here with the crew. Everybody, how y'all doing? How you doing? Cherie?
Good.
Introduction again. What's going on?
I'm happy to be here. It's Thursday, getting close to the holidays, ready to eat and get fat again, more fatter, and get hit this topic with the holiday love.
Holiday Lizzie for shizzy. Yeah, man. So we got to get the holiday love going on. Show up, Missile. What's going on, my brother?
Chilling, man. Living and loving life on a Thursday night. Just ready to sitting back, kick, man, have some good conversation. You know, I might try to save somebody Christmas, somebody holiday love, I guess. See what I can do for them.
No, dude, we don't save them.
Something.
They say don't save them if they don't want to be saved, but we
save
them. Let's not your own risk. Let's not your own risk. Let's not beware. It's just so simple. Hey,
live, learn, and maybe get a divorce in the near future. But don't blame us.
Don't blame it on me.
We warned you. T, what's going on?
What's up? Here, happy, blessed by the best. Gotta tell you, I had this amazing gift today. So I was in my car and I was going through the little side cup holder thing. And I found this old Christmas card and I opened that thing up and why I had a fresh $100 bill in that bad boy, man.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
It was my Christmas gift from 2 years ago. 2 years ago at my old job from my surgeons. I must have set it in the door and completely forgot about it, but I opened that bad boy up today and saw that $100 bill.
That's how you know she ain't hungry, boy. She lost 100, didn't care about it. She lost 100 over there.
You're trying to feed too extra into it now.
Somebody living good, boy. She lost 100.
I knew I would need it in the future, and it would be a great blessing.
For 2 years.
Woo! I don't even know for 2 years in my car, just sitting in the card, like I knew it was in there.
Well, that's that good living, y'all.
Come to think of it, I need to go through some of these. Not if anybody out there listening that send me cards, I did open y'all cards, but just
I opened this card. You know what I mean? You might have opened it and saw the money. That's what it was. I opened it, knew the money was in there, closed it, and then just forgot about it. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna
always go back.
I'm gonna tell you something.
It's a good thing that I'm a hoarder, right there. That's a good thing that I'm a hoarder.
Some people would open that card and see that green. That'd been the first thing they got out and folded up, crisp and stuck in the pocket. But that wasn't.
Some people.
I wouldn't have known. I thought I spent that 100. I thought I spent that 100.
Let me go through it before you see it.
I know.
Hey, this would be a perfect chance for Razor to say, "Well, I guess I can't get my boo something for Christmas."
He ain't saying that.
What you say? He's still saying no, Lola.
Look, you know his head.
She don't know I found this. What's going on, my boy?
Man, nothing, man. Let me say, man, Christmas is gonna be abnormally warm here in Virginia, man. It's gonna be in the 60s.
Yeah.
So all the kids out there that's looking for a snowy Christmas, I hate to disappoint you, man.
It ain't gonna be 69, is it?
No.
Hey now, that's a good. Hey now. Merry, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, 60, 60 the speed limit stopped 60.
66.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 man. I think I was saying that from last week, boy. I don't know if it's and you if you dreaming of a white Christmas, you don't want to be here.
It
Uh,
ain't gonna happen.
yeah,
I- hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm not.
Me neither.
I was kind of mad when I went outside and it was kind of Jack Frost
I
outside
was
today.
man, earlier today,
Yeah.
petrified. I was like, what the?
Yeah, man, it's
But
crazy.
to no avail. Tomorrow and for the next few days, we'll feel like how Lola getting it down there in outer space on the new
Listen,
planet that
man.
she's from, Florida, from planet Florida. Lola, what's going on?
Hey y'all. I was late today because holiday traffic is a B word.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an accident like right at the street that I have to turn on to get to my house. And I was like, really? Don't y'all know I got something to do? It's my favorite day of the week and y'all trying to make me miss that? No.
It's some haters. Haters.
Dang.
That's
What we
horrible.
really thought happened was you was decorating the Christmas tree. You know,
My Christmas tree been up since the first week of November.
man, you an early starter. Early starter.
Christmas, I love Christmas. That's why.
Christmas is my, unfortunately, even though Christmas is my favorite time of the year. I mean, I don't have anybody to wear matching pajamas with.
Aw.
And I bought these cute little.
No, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Give him a moment. Give him a moment. Give him a moment.
Hey, be strong, dog. Be strong,
Gather
dog. Be
yourself.
strong, dog. Be strong. Be strong.
Hold
I'm
on,
bringing
hold
Yeah, be
on,
strong.
hold on. Don't shed no tears,
I'm
man.
bringing it back in.
Hold
I'm
on.
bringing it back in.
Be strong, man. Come on,
All right,
dog.
I got it. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. Christmas is, Christmas is the best time of the year for me. I like the people around me to be happy. I like seeing my kid looking forward to, and I feel like a lot of times I feel like I'm draining on him when it comes to holiday because I'm not a happily holiday person, but when it comes
Festive.
to like birthdays and Christmas, I like to make sure what I'm upset with is Microsoft and Sony seem like they're in this debacle together,
Oh, they
trying to
fighting.
see if they can get parents to run around with their head cut off like a chicken
Mhm.
behind this PlayStation 5 and this Xbox X series.
Ridiculous.
Keep putting 2 or 3 of them out in each stores, and then people ruffle up and buy them. Then you got some morons go buy them and then trying to sell them back to you for $1,000 or
I'm,
$1,500.
I'm,
Ain't
I'm,
gonna
I'm,
happen.
I'm so happy we got out that game, man.
Yeah.
We I think like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, my son decided he wanted to go to PC gaming.
Mhm.
Since I built PCs,
True that.
we went ahead and just bought a bunch of parts, and we built one, the first one for him, and then I think 2 years ago we upgraded. So me and him this time we built another one together.
Mm.
So we just
Oh, that's good.
yeah, so
That's good for like bonding too.
yeah,
Mhm.
I like it.
So he wanted to go to PC gaming because he's an avid gamer. So
Okay,
we
OG,
just,
triple
you know,
double
just,
G.
something,
Okay.
you know.
Show the
But
rope.
yeah, but yeah, back to
there
the
was a little-
Xbox stuff. I was in the game too back then, running around trying to find an Xbox.
Yeah, man.
Y'all don't get away with that craziness. They had us wild back then too.
Carrie, big up yourself. Miss Short Woman, big up yourself. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's evident that this game came out since last year and you still can't find them. Throughout the whole year, you have to be
Damn.
battling people to get them. They have,
Damn.
I know people that work at the store. They have only 3 of them came in, and the store people, can't touch them without getting permission from the manager.
Oh
And
yeah.
sell them to the customers. Like, what kind of company does stuff like that?
Yeah, it's by design. It's by
Yes, of course.
design. It's
Yeah.
definitely by
Think
design.
I'm gonna run around like a
You
fool
try-
trying to find a game? I'm gonna
No.
spend my money and then run around like an idiot to spend my money. Nah, I ain't gonna happen. I will.
That's crazy.
We
And then they raised the price, ridiculous prices. When it's off it wasn't Christmas, it was like 400, 500. Now it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
1,000, 2,000.
Yeah, because you got these clowns. What happened is these clowns buy them
Sell
and then
it.
put them back up on Amazon and
Mhm.
eBay and that Walmart have. You can be a vendor on
A
Walmart.
vendor
So
want.
put 'em up there selling them for $1,000 and $1,500. Like, come on, man.
You
Love my
crazy.
kid. But I ain't buying no game for nothing. I'm not buying a $4.99 game for $1,500.
Exactly. Make it make sense. Like
price gouging, man. They got to stop that.
Mhm.
They got to stop that. Let's just gotta stop that. You can make a profit without going that far, man. Come on. I mean, even 100%. Okay, even if it's $50, you sell it for 100. I'm okay with that. You know, entrepreneurship. But come on, for $1,500, that don't make sense.
Maybe if they were selling it, you know, we're gonna pay for $4.99, $500. Maybe if they're selling it for $6, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Yeah, because you're gonna give them a little. Okay, fine. But I'm not giving you
$1,500. I'm not doing
that's double. You could buy
we
2
is
more
not
games.
that desperate. No, we is not that.
No, I'm desperate. We is desperate.
Oh, you talking about the console they want $1,500 for?
Yeah,
they tripping.
the
Oh, they
Xbox
tripping.
X,
The whole
one,
console?
the X
Oh,
series.
dude, they tripping. Ooh, they
S
bad.
series.
Oh,
It's limited too, but the kids don't really want the S series, so you can find that every so often they want the X.
You could build a boss PC for about 12 if you're shopping right. The most expensive thing is going to be a video card. You can do that. You can get like a 32-inch monitor, 144 hertz refresh rate. You can get something decent. You can get something decent.
Whatever Lola drinking over there looks.
I know, right? Lola got it.
I know it looks like
Lola got the punch going.
Hey, it looks very Christmassy.
Got the punch going.
Yourself, Lola, turn them lights on one more time before we start.
I want some sour with some rum in it. What's going on? Somebody talk to me.
there we go.
Where is it at?
I think
Happy holidays to all out there in the world.
Lively, man. We spreading love, y'all.
The world,
spreading
man.
love.
Holidays here. We're gonna have some fun time with the holiday season and love. So let's start off with this. Christmas season. You married. Or I mean, you don't even have to be married, but you're in a serious relationship. It's the first holiday, and in-laws not coming to your house. Hubby wants to go to boyfriend or hubby wants to go to his parents' house. You want to go to your parents' house. How we solve that issue? How we solve that issue right there? OG, since you're the most experienced, we're gonna start with you. Tell us what you know. Tell us what you know.
So wait a minute. Wait. So say it again, because you said something about the in-laws not showing up.
No. In-laws at home.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is y'all first year. Y'all gonna do
we alone.
Yeah, and y'all want to go to a family member, but she wants to go to her family and you want to go to yours. How y'all figuring that one out?
He said, "Ooh,
that's kind of sticky, man." Hey, that's a tall order for a first Christmas, man.
And you can't do both. They're in 2 different states.
You want to wreck you trying to wreck a relationship.
Yeah, you
trying to wreck a relationship already.
On rocky grounds now.
Yo, that is really sticky, guys. So for all you novices out there, new to a relationship, you may want to fold it. if you're trying to make the lady happy, if that is your goal, you may want to fold on this one. Or, old Jedi mind trick, you could be like, "Hey, babe, let's go to your people's place. I miss my people. We don't really have to go to, I haven't seen them in so long, but it's okay. Let's go to your people's place." Might work, might not.
Might not.
She could just be a jerk and be like, "Yeah, let's go to my people's place." Or
I don't care what you said.
Exactly.
I want to see my mama.
I don't care if you missed them or not. She could be like, we go to our place. Or she could be like, you know what? Let's go to your people's place. And then you guys go one of the places. So if she say cool to go to your place and you say go to her place, then you guys choose one, then everybody be okay. Very hard to do, though. Very hard to accomplish on a first Christmas.
Yeah.
Be careful. Be careful about expectations. May not happen.
Let's get some direct info from someone who I know who have knowledge and experience and who will give us the real. Won't bite around corner around the bush. Razor.
I just knew he was gonna say Sheree.
I thought I might have went to Lola. Lola gives you uncut raw.
wait, let me get my Tylenol. Where's my Tylenol?
Hey, Gary got a question for you there, Short Bizzle.
What's up?
It's on the screen.
Huh?
What's the L?
You want to talk computer talk, Carrie?
Yeah.
No.
Go to sleep, Gary. Go to sleep. Sonny said he taking all type of
cryptocurrency.
I also am, you know,
Like
and,
coin.
and I would advise y'all out there, cryptocurrency is the future. So you might want to dabble with something. Don't go spend all your hard-earned money on something you don't know anything about. But it is the future for life. I don't know if it's gonna be our future or our kids' future, but it's definitely gonna be the future. And
Hey, yeah.
also Meta World. If you ain't bought nothing in the Meta
You ain't
World,
bought
in the
nothing.
Meta Universe yet, you tripping. Then you better go spend some money in the Meta Universe. That's the thing that's gonna be popping in the next 5 years. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's Facebook. Go buy something over there. It's cheap right now, so let's go buy up what you can buy for a couple dollars and hold on to that. Your kids might be rich later on in life.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Loaded.
So back to the relationship guru, Razor.
Listen.
What's going on here? What you doing?
Man, all right. So
Mm.
if all right, so I'm gonna go with.
We already started bad. Okay, recoup.
Don't do Razor. Don't
Recoup.
do Razor. Don't
Sorry, Razor. Recoup.
Listen, man, I gotta think, man. So she wants to go to hers, and I want to go to mine. Man, screw it, I'm going to mine, man. I'm saying.
He said we.
He said we. He
He
said
said, I'm gone. I'm
I'm
gone.
going to mine.
You go to your people's, I'm going to mine.
Let me give the right answer. Let me give the correct answer. I'm
No,
gonna go.
In my head, I feel like that was your right answer right there. I don't feel like you playing at all. I feel like that's
No. I'm gonna
You
give.
serious? You
no,
serious?
no. It was a joke. It was a joke. Ha 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 ha.
I still don't believe you.
No, I'm gonna go with OG answer, man. Because I think like you say, you married. You want to please the lady first and make
Or
sure.
not. I mean,
Yeah,
that's your new girl. Y'all, I mean, y'all
yeah,
tight. Y'all been together first year together. That's a long
so
time.
yeah, you want to please her, you want to do, but next year is mine. So if next year come, you telling me we going to yours, and we should go into mine, then that's where the problem gonna come.
Razor. So let me help you out on that one. So it's
Okay,
not that
go
next
ahead,
year you're going to go
OG.
to yours. What you're going to do next year is you're going to get everybody together. You're going to
Okay.
bring them all together. So this time everybody can have it together.
Mhm.
Because it's going to always be she want to go here, you want to go here. How you solve that is you get everybody together. That's how you solve that.
See you looking disgusted over there, like all of together.
That ain't always a good idea. I mean, you can have two totally different types of families there.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, I mean that sounds good, all in the family, but
the hood versus uptown. The hood versus uptown. How do you navigate that? They want wine.
exactly.
They want wine. They want brew.
You got trap granny
They want
over here,
wine.
and then you
Hey, they want
You're right,
then you
Pinot.
got trap granny.
They want Pinot Noir. They want Hennessy.
Granny.
They want Pinot Grigio. They want Red Bull.
I agree with you.
I think that's the headache.
Certain families shouldn't mix, man.
Certain families can't mix. You know what I mean?
Shoot, you
We'll
never
keep it
know.
to
It might
only-
turn out a bum party.
Right.
Because the aunt that don't get drunk, you be like, come on, auntie, come on, sip a little bit. Come on. You better come on.
What you doing in that situation, Sheree? Dre wants to go to the family, go to his family. Unfortunately, y'all only have a certain amount of time. I see Dre try to be casting over there. Like, we gonna do yours for Christmas. We gonna do mine for New Year's. Now y'all don't got enough time in the books to do both. Y'all only get one.
So, of course, as spoiled as I am, I still be like, no, we can go to your family first. Because, they're not gonna, we're gonna go to mine's first because, mine's not gonna last that long. When we go to your family house, we're gonna be over there till like 4 something in the morning. So we can go to my house. My mom, she gonna be knocked out by like 10:30. We're gonna be good. But no, because because they both Panamanian families, so everybody gonna be partying, and then my mom, where are you going? I think we'll do mine first, and then we'll do mines first, stay there for a little bit, and be like, "Oh no, I gotta run out because I gotta take a present." Knowing I don't got no damn present.
Nah, they far away.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Far
say. That's
away.
a
Far
she.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
that's
Yeah.
a
far away.
yeah. She getting the easy way out.
Yeah,
I was gonna
Nobody caught
say,
on to
ain't it?
If it's
If
far
it's
away,
far
yeah,
away.
we will compromise. He'll probably compromise with me and say, "Let's go to yours," and then another time we'll go to mine. But we'll compromise. We'll compromise.
So you would say go to you would
I will
want
go. I will say let's go to his. Just
okay.
I will say let's go to his. But I know definitely he will say nah. Let's go to yours.
So you
And that's
playing the Jedi.
okay.
So you using the Jedi mind trick OG
Yeah.
talking about.
Yes. What you mean?
I
You're
didn't make. I
supposed
can't
to.
make this stuff up, y'all. It's real. I can't make this stuff up. It's real. It's real. I can't make it up.
Reverse
Papa, we
psychology.
We going to yours, Papa, because he be like, nah, baby. I'm like, no, let's go to yours. He be like, nah, baby, let's go. Okay.
Yo, what's wrong with Dre, man? Yo, Dre. Dre, he ain't got no chill. Dre, no chill, man.
He said, we going to buy windows.
Dre has no chill, no chill at all.
Don't talk about my family.
Yo,
We live together.
He said like she not gonna see him later on.
Right.
Yeah. Some of them are weirdos. They are. But I love them though. But they are.
What you doing, T?
So, I had to encounter this actually, with the kid's father and both of our parents. My family was in Connecticut, his was in Maryland. We actually talked about it ahead of time, and we split Christmas and Thanksgiving between the families. And that's how it just went. 1 year it'd be my family for Thanksgiving, his family for Christmas. The following year we'd do the reverse. You know what I mean? And that's it. It just kind of worked. You know what I mean?
Great idea.
So
I think she's taking the easy way out too.
I'm about to make it difficult. Y'all
she's taking the easy way out too.
Y'all just moved in and just decided to start doing family things together. This is the first family thing, period.
The first thing. Okay, so
I gave you the solution.
So what we would do is we would sit and elaborate on which family would give the better gifts, and then we go into their house.
I mean, that's one decision making, right?
I'm just saying, I love my family. You love your family. You know what I mean? But if we go into my family, ain't no gifts. So, that's how you saw that one. You know what I mean?
Write that one down. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Sean right here along with that. Who got the matching?
As soon as I get my matching pajamas, we already know what's happening.
No, I think you should go with, what family situation is going to be the best comfort, the most comfort for you two, especially with you being a new couple. For instance, if you're a new couple and your mom really don't care for your man, it ain't wise to take your man there, because then y'all gonna be arguing on the holidays. You know what I mean? So, or his family might have like a pull-out sofa that y'all gonna have to sleep on. You know what I mean? But your family got, you just got to go with more comfort. Don't pull the role of it's mine, or because then that's gonna cause a little resentment in your relationship. The other party gonna feel especially if it's a bad experience. Could you imagine going to your spouse's family when you really want to go to yours and you knew you should have, and it was a horrible experience?
Your mama got roaches.
Exactly. I don't
make a scene about the roaches. So
be like,
your mama got roaches, need to go ahead and chill.
They be like the crawling all over stuff, and I don't got time.
I mean,
jumping in your bags, coming home.
Yeah, let's not go to my place.
They like to travel, first class.
What about you, Lolina?
I was also thinking of doing like an evaluation, but my evaluation was like, which one is going to be the most lit? That's where we're going.
Good one.
Long as it's a lituation,
Right. I'm there.
I feel you. I feel you.
She said no Pinot Grigio. We want tequila. We want Patron.
You want
we
I want
tequila.
to
want
know
we
where we
want
can get
vodka.
shot at. Yeah.
Before you leave, real
Everything
quick,
else.
Caesar, I just want to say that I would probably use a different type of Jedi mind trick of, remember that thing you say you wanted for your birthday? You might not get it if we go to your parents'
Ooh,
house.
I feel that's like
all I'm
blackmail. That's blackmail.
Yeah.
That's blackmail.
My mama gonna give me some money to get it.
Like
So we might need to
kidnapping
go
the
to my
president
mama's
or
house
something.
so I can get that money. So you can get what you need.
Yeah.
So Razor, how you deal with well, before we're gonna skip that and go to this. Charles, for the holiday, how you deal with you and your old lady not together? One of you have the child. Let's say the lady has the child, and it's holiday season, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever. How you deal with that? You know, do you you have visitation? You know how it goes with most people. They have visitation every other weekend. Unfortunately, this weekend ain't your weekend. Christmas. Do you find out how do you manage the Christmas ordeal with the kid?
So since everybody have a Jedi mind trick, I got to come up with my own.
Oh Lord. Let me lean close
Now,
to
I
you.
didn't say that was okay. Now I said that's something you could try. I'm just saying. I'm not endorsing that. I'm just saying.
Come on. Spit it out.
Exactly.
What is it, Razor?
All right, so let me say, if like, all right, so I'm if I'm by myself, and let's say her, she has her family, and there's a big gathering or something, and yeah, I feel like the kid might enjoy it more over there. Then I might say, all right, go ahead and be with the mother. And if for me, if I feel like I'm gonna have my family over here, then I'm gonna want him over here. But it's gonna have to be some sacrifice. So at the end of the day, you might got to bite the bullet and say, all right, go ahead for the first time, go over there, and you could be with your mom, and then for the next year, that hey, you're gonna come with me. So that's how I would play that. So
Very diplomatic.
hey, sometimes you have to be. Sometimes you have to be diplomatic to make stuff go smoothly, because then you're gonna be in a fight. So
you could be an idiot, or you could try to be diplomatic.
yeah,
I don't know.
diplomatic works.
Some diplomacy to me would be,
unless the other side is just
diplomacy is a key.
Unless you dipset going up against the locks, then
Ouch!
Yikes.
Shots fired.
But how you dealing with that, Lola? Same situation. Kid with you, or let's usually the mother have the kid, so we can say you have the kid. He wants kid for the holiday. How are they working that out?
I think that until we got new situations, we just got to do it together.
That's awesome. I mean, it's that blended family thing. But like you said, until you have new situations.
But suppose you have a new situation. What's the
Then we got to figure it out. If I guess we would go with, if it was like the every other weekend thing, okay, they got to be where they're going to be for the weekend, but then, they can come to the other place to do what they got to do too later. So I would hate for, like, and I know it happens, I would hate for the children to be like in the middle of, oh no, it's my weekend, or it's my weekend. Like, it's Christmas.
Yeah, you got to, and sometimes I know it's difficult for either parent.
Right.
But sometimes the child should get to choose.
best interest?
After all, it's their life, right?
Best
Because
interest.
it's not about us, right? It's not about the parents. It's their life. So wherever they want to do it, as long as they have their presence from either parents at wherever they're going to do it,
Yeah.
as long as they have both, gifts from wherever or whatever they're doing, if they get to choose.
I got to see my babies open their stuff.
Yeah, but the tug of war though.
Go over there, even if
That's what I'm saying, and that's cool.
I mean, I'll leave really cool. After, but I got to see this. This ain't.
That's real cool. Yeah.
I'm not with the tug and war thing, but I'm also with not even with the intention, because sometimes kids will pick what's fun to them, and some parents can be be the fun parent. And because some parent are a strict parent, the kid might be like, I want to go over here, but it's not necessary for the best interest.
Yeah, yeah. I
Like
mean,
what Razor was saying earlier, if I'm at the house by myself and my kid's mother have, other kids there, a lot of other family members
All the
there,
cousins and
yeah, I'm
everything.
depriving my kid to have a good time. And it's
Right.
best
yeah,
interest
Yeah.
for him to
yeah.
go
Okay,
there
yeah.
and have a good
I
time.
mean, I would opt to go there with the kid. You know what I mean? I mean, we should
I,
all be. I mean, we
I
should
don't
be.
know if I want to be around
I'm
him.
in
I
there,
mean,
baby.
I mean, we should be blended, man. We going over, show up,
Right.
man. We over having a good time. Everybody show up.
But that's
Really?
not
All good.
that's not always.
No,
you
no,
know,
no. That's not
that
always
don't
possible.
always
It's not
work.
always possible. No,
Yeah, and then a person might be like, I don't know if I want to be, like I was just
Yeah,
saying,
no.
I don't know if I want to be over there with them.
Yeah.
And it's not even nothing against the family, because you already have this particular situation that you got your your pajamas. You don't got nobody else to wear the pajamas.
Oh, then you go over there and they got
Yeah,
their best pajamas on. You know it's
you,
different.
you over there the
Oh,
16th
baby, that's
wheel.
a hurting feeling
Yeah,
right
you over there being the 16th
there.
wheel and
Baby.
stuff. Everybody trying to be nice to
Mm-mm.
you because you lonely. Everybody trying to go through that.
Mm-mm.
I don't think
Mm.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to go through that. How you dealing with that, T?
So Christmas
Look at
is
Lola.
mama's. It's completely mine. Daddy needs to come over in the morning. I don't care if you have a situationship or not, come on over. We do this. Open up the gifts as a family. Go your separate ways, you know what I
Look who
mean?
trying to be grown.
I mean, there's no other way, you know what I mean? Like that's a family thing, you know what I mean? And a spouse, a significant other should understand that it's your
Yeah.
children, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I mean,
So
if we're not, like that's a great point, T. If we're not being selfish and thinking it's about us, if we put it in terms of it's about the kids, I mean,
yeah.
then I think we can get through it. Well, some people are bitter. It's a relationship where
Yeah.
like, maybe you shouldn't have left me or whatever for so and so, or
Yeah,
you
now if
would do it
there's
in this
tension,
situation. Yeah, so
if there's
you know,
tension, you know what I mean? Like, luckily, in my situation, I was blessed, but I know there's situations where people can't co-parent, can't communicate like that. And I think that, honestly, that should be up to the children, on where they want to be. And either parent, if you're not chosen, you shouldn't take it personal. You should just understand that this is for your children. You know what I mean? And that's the sacrifice, because you lay down with this person, now you two aren't together, but your kids still got to enjoy the holidays. So you might be mom. If they want to be with dad, let them be with dad. Don't make your kids feel like they have to, you know what I mean? If they choose the wrong parent, they're choosing for life. You know what I mean? It's just one holiday. You know what I mean? It can come. If my kids really wanted to go with their daddy, I would let them.
I got hit him with a ghost. I knew you was
But
gonna pick your mom over me, little nigga. That's why I brought that.
you know what I mean?
That's why I brought.
It could be like that, luckily, like I said, I've been blessed where I have a great co-parenting situationship where, like, even if he goes to his family's house out of town on Christmas, I've always been welcome, and we go and we do it as a family. But I don't think anyone should pull rank. I think it should truly be about what the kids want, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. You know what I mean? It's Christmas. It's for the kids, and if who wants to wake up to their kids with their faces all balled up because you made them stay with you? You know what I mean? And you cussing your kids out Christmas morning. It's supposed to be joyful. You know what I mean? Let them come back home. You know what I mean? Have two Christmases. You make your kid feel great about that. Guess what? I get two Christmases. I get the Christmas with mommy. I get the Christmas with daddy. But it shouldn't be an argument.
I feel like it's the best interest for the child, man. Whatever makes the child happiest is the essential move for me. I mean, at the end of the day, if your kid is gonna be more happy, spending Christmas with the mom or the dad. I mean, who? I mean, the object is for your kid to be happy, and I think that's the least you can do on Christmas and I mean, the assignment is for your kids to be happy on Christmas. So, you ain't gonna be here with me. At least be happy wherever you at. How you dealing with that, Cherie?
Nope, they stay with me. I am spoiled. They're gonna stay with me. No, but if it was always up to the kids. Usually my kids stay with me, for Christmas, or like they will like we'll split it the days and stuff like that. Like, because most of the time they don't cook or anything, so they probably gonna be with me anyway. But I will compromise. I do compromise, even though sometimes I be like, "Them my babies," but you have to compromise and you got to make them happy because we not important. It doesn't matter what we think. It's up to them what they want to do. So I usually ask them what they want to do, and they'll say, "Well, we want to do this," and then we do. I say, "Okay, no problem." I usually leave that. I always left that up to them, to what they want to do, because
Yeah.
you want to see your kids open the presents and stuff like that. Maybe the kids can be with you in the morning, open presents, eat breakfast, and then they can go with their father and go, for the day. So can do half and half. But it's always about them. These y'all need to stop having these
Yeah,
kids as tokens. It's
for
about
real.
them, not y'all.
It's
You know,
about spite sometime, man, and just trying to,
a lot of times
Swallow
it
your
is.
pride.
yeah,
They use kids to hurt. I was
Yes.
talking to some friends the other day in a friend discussion that we often have, and you know, I said we're gonna talk about it up here too. Um, how people use their kids as like a novelty to hurt other people. Like, I don't like the dad, so I use the kid to hurt the dad. Like whatever it is,
yeah,
I don't like the mom. I use the kid to hurt the mom. Which I pride myself in always trying to make the kid the happiest
Mm-hmm.
in the whole turnover. So that if that means him thinking that mom is the most fun parent ever, then that's what we gotta do because that's keep him sane and keep him
Yep.
happy, and that's what we gotta do. If I gotta be the disciplinary, then and she gets to be the fun person, then I'm cool with that because at the end of the day, there needs to be a balance. And how I was growing up that you're not friends with your kids, and I've changed that through growing up. I'm growing up that we all friends, but you're gonna realize that I'm the adult in the friendship.
Mm-hmm.
So even though we're all friends, you don't get to come and talk to me like your friends, unless we on, and my kid can realize when it's a joke that he can be like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, bro, this and yo, bro, that. And when it goes into dad mode, you can't bro that because that doesn't work,
Yep.
do that.
Mm-hmm.
you know? So, what's your thoughts on that, man? Yeah, I feel like I think it's kind of one of the lowest form of parenting when you use the kid to spite the other parent.
I hate it.
That's dirtbag behavior, man. I can't say anything favorable about. I mean, there's nothing nice I can say about that for real.
I hate it. I see it
There's
all the
nothing
time. I
nice I can
see it
say
on
about that.
I see it on social media. They don't know that they hurting the kids. They don't know that they hurting the kids. Like,
They know.
I
They
think
just
they
don't
know. They,
care.
they just don't
They
care.
they
well,
just
yeah,
don't
they just
really like. They
Their
just
own
really
self
don't
interest.
care. You know what I mean? It's like you hear a lot of people talk about narcissists when it comes to boyfriend and girlfriend. But people have narcissistic parents. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah,
a lot of those parents are that way. They only see what's going on with them. They don't care about how those kids feel. They just really and truly care about how they feel. They want to prove a point. They want to hurt him, like some of them kids be crying and going off on their mamas. Their mom, I don't care what you say, you ain't doing it. You know what I mean? And it's all because she hurt. You know what I mean? And that's sad. Normally a new girlfriend, comes all of a sudden kid can't go see daddy because daddy got a new girlfriend. Like
let it
it's sad.
go. Like, let it go. Like,
Mm-mm.
if you see your child if your child come back and they are happy, they talk about the other girl and they say, "Oh, she's good, ma. She gave us this and then." You should be happy because there's girls that be with the dad and only want the dad. They don't want to deal with the child. They want that. So you should
Very
be
true.
happy
Very true.
that you have a girl that be like, I have children too, so I understand. And some girls that have kids do understand. Okay, you was in a relationship before, you have kids with this person. I know, because I have kids too. So and even girls that don't have kids, some of them now, but someone will understand. Okay, but some of these baby mom, jeez, I'll be like, woof. Y'all be going through so much headaches and hurdles, and she can't come over my house. You gotta come pick them up by yourself, and like,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
that's
ridiculous.
just ignorant. That's all.
Like,
Plain
I
stop.
got I gotta be there when you see your kid. Like, why? Why do you gotta
ignorant,
be there?
man.
I don't even have
Like, do
to
you not
be
understand that this
friends.
kid is half and half of
They
each of
they
y'all?
they more they
And
more
that's what
worried they more worried about if y'all gonna get back together or if y'all got something going on the side. Y'all not y'all
some of them don't even want you.
y'all
Some of
left
them
for a
don't even
reason.
want you. Some
Yeah,
of them don't even want you. They just miserable, and misery loves company. So they
that's
want you
crazy.
to feel and be
I
exactly
hear
where
you.
they are in that dark space. You know what I
Yeah, man.
mean? But
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
it's
I don't. I hate. I always hate it with a passion. I hate it with the passion. The only thing I will say sometimes that I hate also is that some men
Mm-hmm.
don't like you. Some men don't care if the girl is disrespecting your child's
Yeah, you're supposed
mother.
to shut that down.
I hate,
oh
like,
yeah,
you don't
no.
have to put up, but you're like, yo, that's still the mother of
Mm-mm.
my children, and you gonna have to respect. You don't have to like her, but you're gonna respect. And a lot of men don't do that too. They give the girl the leeway. They can be cussing,
Yeah.
arguing, and all that stuff.
That's
Yeah.
why
You
she does
are
it though.
but you
Yeah.
are the one that's supposed to nip
You
everything.
don't let
Look,
her know, yo, that's my kid, that's my
What's
kid's
that?
mother.
What's that saying?
We gonna chill.
that's it.
Don't
We gonna
tell me
chill.
what someone said about me. Tell me why they felt so comfortable saying it. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
you got to realize that that person is a lot making that girl feel like it's okay.
Mhm.
So we'll get mad at her because she coming out her neck sideways. But in all honesty, he should be checking it. I shouldn't even have to tell her how to respect me because we're grown ups. We all know how to respect the next
true
person.
that.
You know what I mean?
It would
But
be
he
different if she was
apparently has painted
disrespectful.
this picture that it's okay for this to go down. So she gonna do it and she gonna run with it. You know what I mean? She's gonna straight run with it.
I look at it also in the context of this too. I feel like it's all about the kid. So
Mhm.
don't if the kid is happy, everybody should be happy.
Yep.
We don't gotta get along. We don't gotta like each other.
Right.
I overlook a lot of stuff and I agree to a lot of stuff just because it makes my kid happy.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Now, as a
Hmm.
parent, isn't that your one job is to make sure
That's
your
the
kid
Your
is
ultimate
kids
happy?
are happy.
ultimate goal. That's
Exactly.
the ultimate
Even
goal.
though you want to grab him and
Yeah, like,
I mean,
you
you may
want to be
not
like,
like these people
okay,
hanging out with them.
happy.
I don't want to
You're
be
happy.
here. I don't want to be there. But when you look at your kid's face and you see how happy they are, how can you not want to do that? How can you not want to be
Exactly.
like, no, this is the best thing for my kid, so I'm going along.
Yes.
Right.
What's your thoughts
Yes.
on it, Lola? You wasn't here, but we were talking about basically. I don't know if you caught. Did you catch any of it?
Mm-mm.
We were talking about basically like the I was trying to put it like easy for it's like bad parents bad mouthing each other, not doing the best thing for
Oh
us.
no. Like you, even if that's how you actually feel, even if it's really the truth, it should never be like
Hmm.
you should never be putting it out there, especially near your child. I'm not even gonna say when your child is around, because even if they're in the same home with you, you don't never know when they listening to what you're saying.
They
So
always listening.
right.
always,
So you
man.
should
Always. Always.
That's a given.
toast, 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 Merry Christmas.
When you think they don't even understand what's going on, they be knowing.
Right.
Kids are
Yeah,
very
no,
smart.
they are more
Um,
Mhm.
astute than we
And then
think.
like if say they're with the mom majority of the time and she always got something
yeah,
negative to
but
say
yeah,
about the dad, they take that on. Like,
of course,
Mhm.
you know what I'm
kids
saying?
start
Like,
looking
you
at you a
shouldn't do
certain
that to
way.
your kids. They
Yeah,
if it's not right, they gonna learn.
And
They're gonna
yeah,
figure it out.
and
they're gonna figure it out. They may not figure it out right away, but
Right.
they'll figure it out eventually because you do have kids that are very easily impressionable. Like you
Hmm.
Mhm.
saying
well,
stuff make them think, you know, my dad is this or my
but
mom.
I think so. So here's how I feel about that.
Mhm.
even if the dad or the mom is a jerk, if they're being good to that child, that other parent, neither one of them have any room to talk bad about the other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if that's how you feel, or if that's how they are. If they take care of that child properly and give them the love and support they need, I don't care what y'all feel about each other.
Yeah.
You should never say that in front of the kid. I don't care what y'all feel about each other, true or
Right.
not. I don't care if mom's a jerk. I don't care if mom's a toe and dad's a hoe. Whatever. They just the kid don't need to know about that. Kid don't need to know about it. Kid don't need to know about it. Toes, I don't know. Totem, whoredom, I don't know.
Mom likes to be arm bros.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't matter.
And just and then with
You
these
made that
mothers,
decision.
exactly.
You make a kid with somebody that you feel now is unworthy of your time and patience. But now the person that you make wants both of y'all time and patience. So gotta suck it up.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might be hard to do, but
yeah.
It
what
is.
Ja Rule and Irv Gotti saying that Ashanti video, you gotta go home.
But you should never, even if that parent's never around, if they making an effort, let him make the effort. The child is gonna know. You don't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything at all. Let the child decide what they want to do.
But they'll figure. So they'll figure out in time.
Right.
If the parent is engaged, is locked in, is there for them, is doing stuff. You don't have to. You don't have to badmouth each other. They're gonna know which one of y'all are doing the job or not. They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure it out.
They most definitely.
And even if your child asks you why, I'm like, going through some, they going through some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gotta elaborate.
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to elaborate. No, because I bought you this toy and this cost $300, and then he bought you this and that little cheap. No,
your daddy's a bum.
Yeah.
No,
no parent shaming here. No parent shaming.
One of my biggest things is I realize as a kid needs two parents. You know what I mean? So as I don't care how good of a parent I am as a mom, as long as their father is down, then a part of my kids are gonna be down. It's gonna be missing. So you bad mouthing the kid's father, you know what I mean? You're in a sense bad mouthing your child, you know what I mean? You need to realize those words can have that kind of impact on your child. They can start feeling like they're not hearing, oh, my daddy's a bum. They're hearing, oh, I am the child of a bum. You know what I mean? Like they put it into their aspect where you're just thinking you're insulting the other parent. You know what I mean? Oh, your mama out there doing this, you know? You don't have to do that. It's gonna come to light. Like there's been kids who's heard their daddy didn't want them, didn't want any parts of them. All they heard was mama's side, and they became an adult and they rekindled with daddy, and they found out the polar opposite.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's gonna come to light. You know what I mean?
Look like Boo Boo the Fool now.
Yeah, I mean, eventually a kid's gonna have their own thought process. You know what I mean? You can't fool them for the rest of their lives. So you can fool them while they're little. You know what I mean? But you're only doing disservice to them and yourself, really, because you're gonna harm the relationship with your own child.
Yeah, feel good now. Talking bad about dad or mom. Feel good right now.
Right now,
later on it's gonna be later on it's gonna be a no.
Your daddy is a bum.
Your mama ain't nothing.
Your mama is a toe. I tell you, she's a toe.
A big fat toe.
And everybody steps on it.
What a man said on Color Purple, she got the nasty woman disease. All the kids got different daddies.
Everybody steps on that toe. I mean, everybody.
Well, you was one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why her toe always swollen.
You got a fat toe. Oh man! Hey,
oh wow, man!
Real talk right now. Child support. Should the parents go to jail for child support? Is that something that should be happening?
Okay.
I got.
Did you say jail?
Yeah.
Cause that's just crap. Like, so what part of how does that solve what we're trying to solve? Like, somebody should sit down and think about that. The child's gonna be without a parent, whether it be mom or dad. That parent's not gonna be making money to help that child out. that may very well need it. How does that solve the problem putting somebody in jail? I'm trying to make that one make sense because I don't understand that one. I'm
Make it
probably
make
missing something.
sense.
I'm
I have
missing something.
a couple of thoughts
Go ahead, Lolina.
for the parents because child support is not just for fathers. There's women who have child support too.
And I said that.
I said.
So for the parents who are, supposed to be paying the child support, who are not paying the child support and also are not active in their child's life, yes, I do think they should go to jail because what they doing anyway.
Ooh. Now that's a different. That's a little
Yeah.
different. Because if they
But-
have the means and they're not doing it,
Right.
then I can't make a case for them being free because they're not doing anything with their
That's what
freedom.
you
Right?
I mean,
Not
that
doing
is what
anything with their freedom.
happens, though, right? Isn't it like the
Nothing,
extreme
nothing.
when they lock people up? Isn't it like the extreme people who've been, they're not really just locking. I don't know anyone who has been, so I can't really say for certain, but I would think it would be like those extreme cases.
I hear stories about people being
No.
locked up. I don't know how extreme the case is because
What happens is it doesn't have to be extreme. What has to happen is the parent who's supposed to be receiving the
Oh, if they turn them in,
so-called.
oh, they turn them in. Oh, wow.
That's how that works.
Wow.
Hey,
Hey, and guess what?
$100. I
if
don't know
you're-
like if there's a threshold, but like the other person has to take their time to go down there and do a show cause for that to happen.
And what if you're the one that she don't like or he don't like?
This sounds to me like a agenda.
Yeah, it'd be like it definitely get back time. Get back.
Sounds very white of some people to do that because
Yeah,
when I
because
think about it, who you
we
think
we are the ones who are going down there to do the show calls because he done pissed us off or she done pissed us off and they on mad. That's when it happened. I mean, should we have to have that anyway? Like people should just do what they supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence because if it had to get that far out, you know what I mean. Like whether if you have a child support order, you know what I mean. Like pay it, you know what I mean. Completely pay it, like you've been through the proper channels for it, you know what I mean. So pay it. So if you skipping out on it, you know what I mean, like that affects that child, you know what I mean.
So
and
much
sometimes people no, I know some people who, like I see the children and they pay their child support every month, but that kid wouldn't know their daddy if he walked past them on the street, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so that's why I say, like, yeah, you're not an active daddy, but you are making sure that your kid got, you know what I mean? So yeah, if you gotta go to that extreme to get money out of somebody, you know what I mean, then maybe they need to, but I don't know.
What's your thoughts, Sheree?
I don't think the jail thing, I don't really like it unless like they really don't like, unless you know for sure that they have it. And
they always got it.
They always got it. They gotta live.
On something.
Not everybody, not all.
I know
people that do not have.
What I mean is us as moms or the dads who are taking care of the kids, we don't have a choice to say we ain't got it. So that's why when I say people be like, oh, I can't afford child support. What about the parent who's taking care of them?
Well, that's true, but I just think differently because if I'm taking care of my kids good, and of course I want you to, but if you don't have it, then I'm not going. I barely do courts and all that stuff. So
yeah,
I went to court years ago one time, and it's because he needed to, but other than that, I don't like courts. I don't like because that's just a headache.
What they need to do.
But but I just
don't, and
I just don't see the purpose of putting somebody on child support that don't have a job and don't have nothing,
and that's
and then to put them in jail.
That's true too, because then I understand that you want help with your child.
Mm-hmm.
You understand. Y'all both created a child, so both people should help and think. I just find, like OG said, how am I gonna help the child if I'm in jail? And I do know guys that I used to be in the military with when I was younger that got their license suspended, what
That
at
can
the
Maybe
bank.
stop them
maybe
from
they should
doing
make
a
an
lot of things.
alternative thing. They should put all of them together in somewhere and make them watch the kids. That's what they
Yeah,
should.
what I was trying to come to is like, how am I going to help the kid? Because these guys were actually trying to do stuff. They just
Yeah,
wasn't able to do.
that's the
They
bitter
just weren't
part. Like
able
when
to do
they
it.
just want to do something to try to hurt
Yeah,
the other person. Like if they trying, if they around, like you don't gotta do all that
You
extra.
don't have to do,
yeah.
because it's not about if they don't have, because I know a lot of men that don't have a lot of money, but they're there every day. They
A lot
pick
of
them
time.
up, drop them off, do all of these things for their kids and stuff, and that's better than any money. That is better to me than any money. If I work and I'm doing good, and they're like, "Well, girl, child, for what?" That's good. They around, take them out, they go here, they come back. That is better than money to me. Just the parent, the father being in the child's life, better than money.
And I know dudes, I guess if that makes somebody happy, I know a dude that, um, he was messing with a young lady. I got her pregnant, expressed to her. I think I told Lola this story about offline before when we was having that topic with me, you, and Demi was having this topic. And I think we did a part two of it with T. I think I was telling y'all a story about a friend of mine. He told this young lady he didn't want any more kids. Felt like, I already got four with the person I was with. They took a break. They back together. Old lady got pregnant. The girl he was dealing with got pregnant. He gave her money to, you know, do whatever they do. She chose to keep the kid. She took him to court. He pays child support, but he doesn't want to be in the kid's life. He doesn't want to be around. And I think
Yeah,
that's more detrimental to the kid than
yeah,
and
yeah.
and to anything else. Yeah, you getting money because he's a guy that has money. You getting a lot of money. But
Mhm.
how does that
But
help?
then that still don't
I,
take the place
I,
of a dad.
Yeah,
I think honestly, I get that he didn't want to be in that situation. But here's the thing, bro. When you go lay down with a lady, that's likely going to happen if you don't take the proper precautions, and even sometimes that still happens. When you
Mhm.
get that situation, you have to deal with the consequences, which is having a child. You can't leave that child out there like that. I don't care if you're paying money. Money can't raise a child. Straight up. Don't
And
think
I feel like
money's not the
both
answer.
of them
Yeah,
both
Money ain't the
but
answer.
in the situation because like he's wrong for okay, yep, you did do it, you laid down, you made the baby. He's wrong for not being part of the baby's
Yeah.
life. But then she's also wrong because if they had this conversation and decided this what they gonna do, then she turn around and do something different. They both wrong in the situation, but it's
Right.
only
Yeah, nobody's right, but now the kid got to suffer.
right. It's only
yeah.
for the child.
But the suffering comes from both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, true
As
that.
Yeah.
True that.
a
True
mother,
that.
you know that and I'm not even gonna call him a piece of crap because he's
No,
well
no,
into his
no,
other.
yeah, we don't go that far. We don't go
Yeah,
that far.
he's
We
well
don't go
into
that
his
far.
other
Yeah, it's just
kids.
yeah.
But he she knew the story. She knew that, hey, you know, this happened over here, and we just part for now. You're here. You agreed to the circumstances. It's all cool because he was basically staying in her place, paying all her bills for her. So I don't know if it became like
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
yeah, I feel like, ooh, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do nothing, you know.
Ching
Yeah.
ching.
So now, we talked about this already. I agree. I don't want, we both don't want any more kids. So, and he was also under the impression that she was on birth control, even though she said that she told him she was off. That's none of my business here or there. But my concern is,
They created a messed up
yeah,
situation for
you
that
know,
baby.
both people is at fault here because you knew
Mhm.
that this dude,
Mm-hmm.
because he spoke to you about this. He told you it's not gonna happen.
The
So
baby.
you know that you about to put this child through hell, and he knows that. Hey, yeah, maybe later on he might change his mind, but right now he's that's not his thing. You
Yeah.
know.
I
That's
think
I'm
I think people
sorry,
need
but that's her.
to
Both
really.
of them are wrong, but that's her fault because at the beginning he laid it out. He told you what it was. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't agree, you should have said it right there and then. I don't agree with this. I'm not doing it. You can take your money
The
back.
most important part, he was paying all the bills. She ain't gonna say no.
I mean, at the end of like Short Man said, at the end of the day, people need like sex is enjoyable, but we're not 12. You know, you know
Yeah,
what can
yeah.
happen. So because it happens, you can't say she's at fault because she don't want to do that to her body, and you can't say it's one of those situations where you shouldn't be doing it.
I
You
mean,
know,
you did it for
point
that
blank.
you did it for that instant
Like
gratification.
he may not have wanted. If you know you don't want none, the same way a girl could be on birth control, you can say a man can go get snipped. You knew you don't want to do it, so it's both of their
Yeah,
faults
I
in
mean,
the situation.
everybody responsible. I
But
mean, you know,
that child is the one who you know what I mean, who's really suffering from it all. Hopefully she has a support system that will, you know what I mean. But you know, at the end of the day, the baby here. The baby is here.
Yeah, and the baby
The
don't got
baby
that.
here.
Baby
The
daddy,
baby,
the
you know,
daddy is as exit
he may,
stage left.
yeah, he may still end up okay. You know, sometimes people lose their daddies, you
Kid
know,
seems to be doing
in
great.
different ways,
Yeah,
and are
kid
raised
seems to
without
be
a
doing
daddy.
great, but
Yeah.
all
That's
she talk about is she she's talking about the situation like she got him because she to her child support is killing him, but he's in a home right
that
now.
was her play.
Yeah,
That was
but
her
it's
play.
not. It's not.
And
He's
it's
in
not
a house
fair
where
to
there's
everybody
She
to
don't
make
want the child support. She want him.
he's in a
She
house where
want
there's two
him.
responsible incomes, and the money you're getting is feasible compared to what's going on in the house. So they're not really losing anything. Of course, nobody wants to be kicking out $8 to $1,000 or more each month outside of your home to somebody else. But to her, the money is I'm getting this, so this is that, and this is that, and he
So
ain't gonna get off.
dumb.
His other kids are going off to college and stuff. He's still gonna be, and then they're gonna raise it because that, So I don't know.
Dumb.
Lola, go ahead and read these for me, and then I'll give y'all my synopsis on.
They should have it that if your social security number pops up at a job, that money gets deducted automatically without question.
It does though.
that too.
But a lot of people would work them under the table jobs just to avoid
but
it.
yes,
I done seen it.
but it only shows up if
I
they, if
done
they
seen
actually
it. They
went.
be like, hold on,
Have
can I
a-
get paid
you
cash
have a
money
report.
because
They have to actually
my
file
baby
child
mama
support on
taking
you
all my
for you to
money.
get monitored, for you to get caught by the system, right? So you
Right.
can't just be it's
Yeah.
not just gonna happen automatically. They gotta actually go down there and do
saying
it.
like it should be automatic,
Yeah.
but it's only if you do it.
But they can't
Bitterness
find you.
and
I mean, they
jealousy.
can't find you because they don't know if your situation is bad or good. So they can't just find you out the blue. You know, they don't know who's paying, who's not paying. Right?
This
So
one too, Lolina.
you got to go down there.
It's just bitterness and jealousy.
That too.
That one right there.
A lot of these women rather the D every now and then instead of the support. That ain't helping the baby.
That too.
Think if he goes to jail, that's going to make it harder to get a job and to pay the support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my honest opinion on that part of it.
Oh,
I
shut
don't see how
up.
I
You
don't see how
have to pull
jail.
out game week.
I can't sit.
And that's not a thing, guys. That's not a thing, okay?
Clarify
Don't
for
don't
us.
try that at home. Don't
That
try
is
that at
the
home.
thing.
Don't try that at home.
Sound like
That-
Short Man
that-
speaking from experience.
That is not a preventative measure. I'm just telling you, it's not a preventative measure. It's not going to stop you. You will have a kid eventually if you keep trying that crap.
Or
Keep trying that
two,
crap,
or
you will have a
three.
kid eventually. Or three.
They did teach you that in sex ed in 4th grade. I mean, they did say that you don't have to ejaculate to get a baby late.
Yeah, exactly.
If the other parent doesn't have it, you just have to suck it up. That jail thing is not cool.
I'm with you, Mrs. Shortman. I don't. If you don't have it, you don't have it. And I'm not. The kids are good. I know it's a lot of people might look at it like, well, he not well.
But money's not everything, though.
Yeah, I don't like all that course.
It's not, but if you sitting in the house, if you sitting in the house with no lights on and you struggling as a woman, I think it should just be a case by case basis.
Both you guys.
Because some of these people is trifling. Some of these people is trifling. I think it really should be a case by case basis.
Or my new Jordans. Man,
Exactly. Some of these men will be out there dressing up their new girlfriend and all their kids, and then they ain't giving nothing to their new kid. Their actual kids.
Poo on that. Poo
You
poo
know,
on
like
that.
I think it's
There
a
you
case
go.
by
Poo poo on
case.
that.
You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
And some people, you know, they you know
Poo poo on that.
they feel like if they know they're gonna go to jail, then they got consequences.
But
Like what
Then
other
you need
con-
the
know,
child
what
support
other
check.
consequence is there right now to not paying your child support?
but you know the type of man that person is. So if you know that type, you know that person, and you know that when they say they don't have it, you know that they don't have it. Oh yeah, they might hide stuff, but it's so much you can hide because some of us women are very nosy and detective. So they will notice certain things or here, but there's a lot of men that you will know that when they say, nah, I don't got it, I don't, I don't have it, you can tell and look by how they
Hmm.
are that they don't.
You know
Oh
he
my
got
goodness.
it.
Oh,
You
man.
know, you can tell by you tell me you don't
Yeah.
got it, but you do like
You know, you be like, oh, your kids need, this for course. They got a field trip. My money tight right now. I'm struggling. Da da
but
da.
I
And
saw
they
you
like,
just
I ain't
them
got it.
popping
And then
bottles.
2 minutes later, he up there popping bottles in the daggone club. You know what I mean? With a fresh new outfit. Like,
Hey!
I hate this.
Ballers ball, baby. That's what we do. Whoa, hold
Talking
on, my
about
baby
some
mama call me. Shh, my baby
put
mama.
in the what they do,
It,
what
it,
they do.
it's some really trifling
They
men out
pour the
there.
champagne on their
I just
watch.
spent my last $100.
They
And
pour the
women. And women
Let
too.
me call you back,
And
baby. Let
women
me call you
too.
back. Wash my hand. The
She over
champagne
there getting her BBL.
out. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
She getting a whole BBL up there doing it up in Vegas
No,
and her
no,
baby at
no,
home with the
no,
baby
no.
daddy.
why
You
should
know
I
what I
pay my
mean?
child support when I give my new girl a new boobie, new flat stomach, and
Mm.
breasts? Why?
Some of these people are really,
they are some of them are
you
trifling.
would,
Yeah.
it's
For camp.
I
Send them
would
over
pay
there.
for
Let
mm,
it
them
if
be
he,
the
I would pay
babysitters.
for it if he was
Let
gonna
that
play
be
some
the
sport or
daycare.
something. If he was gonna be the next LeBron
mm-hmm.
James, I'll hold him down. But I'm about to get my BBL on my new girl. No.
That's crazy.
Like I have a friend and she works very hard, take care of her kid and everything like that. And every weekend that be in the club doing this and all that, and I just be like, you're disgusting.
That will piss you
Disgusting.
off. That will really piss you
Yes, but it doesn't. I'm so used to it. I don't really,
off.
Doesn't
Mm-hmm.
bother her
it
anymore.
don't bother me no
Yeah.
more
It get
because
old.
my child don't need
Don't
Gotta
want
nothing.
do what
that.
she gotta do. She gonna make
Yeah,
sure her child gets
Mm-hmm.
You have
minimum,
to like
yeah.
in the end of the day, like no parent who has their children is gonna like you would
Why
go
do
to
they
the
have to
earth
do
to make
that?
sure your child has what they need to have,
hmm
whether the other person do whatever they do or not.
exactly.
Facts.
It's just, sometimes it is. I mean, I guess it can be a bitterness. Why am I doing all this? Why am I working two jobs, barely seeing my child, and you out here doing absolutely nothing? You know
I
what I
should be
mean?
having
Like,
champagne.
True.
like that's why I say it's a catch. So, like, what other consequence is it right now that they can have
There isn't.
for a
They
man who
they
for
for
a
it.
parent? I'm gonna stop saying man, for a parent who don't pay child support. You know what I mean? Because
For it in
it's
the
a lot
future.
of it's a lot of grandmas raising their grandkids, and
And
the
not none
mamas
of the
is
parents
out
paying
here
child support.
in the club on the pole,
Talking about
skirt,
some,
skirt baby. She got all of the new tattoos and eyelashes and wigs. You know what
and
I mean?
her nails be clicking, click, 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 click.
Throat
And every time
baby.
they hear a song, they be like clack, 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 clack,
You
clack.
know.
Now,
And grandma is actually working a job. She done came out of retirement and she
Taking
raising
care of
these
her.
babies. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
my real
some of
ass.
these people
I
are
got a
really,
big footed
really
asshole.
trifling. You
I
know what I
said,
mean? And they
yes.
need to start having some kind of accountability so that maybe we'll have better parents.
Sound like I'm hearing jail time. That's what I'm hearing here.
I
I mean,
sounds.
make them work. Make
I'm,
them work the
I'm,
chain gang. Make them
I'm
work.
hearing. I
Some
You know,
guess.
kind of way.
you know what I
I guess
think too. I think that we all share an equal responsibility to make sure what
Mhm.
we doing when it comes to our kid is the right thing.
definitely.
Having kids with just Tom, Dick, and Harry, uh,
No, Dick.
ain't gonna
Big diff.
ain't gonna work out too well for you in the long run. You saw he got 5 kids already, and he ain't taking care of them fully, or maybe he ain't taking care of them at all. Why are you gonna get pregnant by this guy and then expect better, and then complain about it and make it seems like
How many you got? 5?
your
Oh,
Yeah.
fault?
Well, Tom and Harry left.
I will not be number
Dick hung
6.
around.
It's a
I'm
Dick State.
different.
Dick stayed.
He
Tom
would
and Harry
never
left.
do
Dick
like
stayed.
that.
That's what the
He
problem
changed
is.
when he got with me. Now he different. He gonna take care of my baby.
That's
I
what the
think too
problem
many
is.
people. I think too many people got caught up in that. We grown, so we can have sleep together. Type of ordeal, and then they
no.
ended up having people
They
having
didn't,
kids with people they don't even know.
they didn't
Like
think
they
it
don't
out. They
even
didn't think through it.
understand.
They didn't
There
think it
was
through.
this big thing on Instagram I was reading yesterday. It's funny we're talking about this topic, but one of these young girls made a post and she was like, "Why do people keep acting like just because you have a kid with someone you tied with them for life? You just got a kid with them.
Dummy, you
You don't
are.
have to
You
see
are.
them. You don't have to do anything." And it's like,
Yeah.
wow,
That's the
like
problem.
it's
That's the problem
people
right
who
there.
really
That's
have
the
this
problem right there.
this
She gotta
this
be a 2000
crazy
baby.
mentality.
The
You know what I
2000 baby.
mean?
2000 baby.
The 2000 baby.
That's a
And
2000
that's
baby.
why we got issues like this with child. Man, come on. Back in the
I
day,
literally
I
couldn't
mean,
do
like
that.
really, back in the day, if you think about it, back in the day, your own family members wouldn't have you not taking care of your kid. You know what I mean? Like,
Talk
nah,
about
what? Let you be my son and you not taking what? No, you gonna take care of this. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
gonna happen.
baby, all
my grandma
Like
house.
it was shamed. It was shamed.
Be
You know
like,
what I mean?
Cedric, are you taking care of that kid yet, Cedric?
Mm-hmm.
Chill, man.
Look,
Chill.
your mama would be calling your baby mama like, is he helping you out? What is he doing? How my grandson? You
Did
know
he
what I
bring
mean?
Pampers?
I
Did
mean,
he bring
I
milk?
would have the kid anyway. I would know what's going on.
Nah, I mean,
I would know. I'd be in the kid's life. We'd be
Mm-mm.
doing grandpa stuff. I would know what's
Exactly. Like
happening. Somebody
it
would be in
was, that's
trouble.
how it was. It
My
wasn't no, you
younger,
just,
my
ain't
just so
nobody
you
letting you sit
know,
around and be a deadbeat. Like, who are these
my
deadbeats
no.
younger
friends? That's
brother
what I want to
tried
know.
that.
Who
Who are
are
the
the
friends?
deadbeats friends?
Yeah.
My
No,
younger brother
sometimes,
did that before.
sometimes
Tried to
you
do
Her
that.
deadbeat friends. He be with his deadbeat friends, and they
sometimes
just
you don't even
deadbeat.
know they
They
deadbeat.
be deadbeat
That's
together,
You
right?
really don't. That's true,
Because they
Sean.
be going on,
That
they
is
be going
real
on
true.
the other parent page, taking off the pictures, like, oh, look at my baby.
Oh, I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because they got a good baby mama who gonna make sure their
you hit
kids do
you hit a,
without.
oh,
So
you
you
hit a
don't even
muscle, you
realize
hit
it
a
because you see the
muscle.
pictures and you're like, oh, the baby doing good. You don't
You hit
realize
a
mama got
muscle
6
low,
shots.
like you hit a muscle low, like you hit a
You know
muscle
what I
with
hate
that
the
one.
most too? The ones that post their kids up on Facebook, like that's commending themselves on being a great parent. I mean, yes, there's nothing wrong with that. But
That's your job.
me,
That's what.
I've never posted my kid up on social media ever. Since I had a social media kid page, I've never posted my kid up on social media, and I've never went up there with the expectation of being praised to do something I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I take care of all four of mine. You should. What do you mean?
They
You
may
don't
be
take care
like, they may be like, Nancy, me and my 6 never need a man for nothing.
Me and my 6. Hey, that's what I'm looking for. No, hey, that's me and my 6.
Me and my 6 forever
Yeah.
for life.
All right, you read the Instagram title. Mama loves all her four, and she don't need a man to help.
Like, Lord, man.
You don't have to put all that.
Take
You
it
don't
off.
put all that. You don't gotta put all that.
And I scroll through social media and I see dudes be putting that up there. I don't care what nobody say. I take care of all four of mine. You should, Playboy.
You supposed
And it should
Obviously,
be.
somebody saying you don't, so there's an issue.
You
somewhere.
shouldn't worry about what somebody's saying. You should just be doing what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I want to lead back to what we was talking about earlier. Here's my honest opinion on this. I think a man don't have a choice on being a parent unless he just stay abstinent. I think that a woman, which is right, it's her body. She has the ability to choose whether you become a parent or not, and she also has the ability to choose whether she's a parent or not. So I'm not saying that it's more blame to the woman or anything, but you know this dude's a scumbag. I mean, you know this, and if you don't know this, it's because you started doing baby stuff with him. Having unprotected sex and all this stuff with the dude when you just met him. You only knew him for about 2 weeks, and you start letting him shoot the club up. That's
You
your
moving
problem.
in in 2 weeks. What you talking about?
So
I was gonna say be the same night. 3 hours later. 3 hours later.
let him shoot the club up, and
Shoot the
now
club up.
You upset because he don't want to be in your kid life. I mean, duh.
Like
But he said it from
you
the
didn't, you
beginning.
don't even know this man's hygiene habits yet in 2 weeks. Like,
No?
Jesus.
damn.
Yeah, well,
Jesus.
what you thought different? What you thought he was gonna be like? Oh yeah, I definitely want to raise family with this girl I just met. Shot a club up.
Just for a couple moments of pleasure,
Yeah,
Mhm.
gratification, instant gratification.
It was probably quick too.
we got to
And a
start.
lot, I mean, a lot of them feel like that's what's gonna keep them. That,
Yeah,
that that's
unfortunately, it never keeps.
unfortunate.
Sad,
Like
sad,
people
sad.
don't, people don't.
sad.
You got people shooting up the club outside of
But,
their own
but
relationship.
and something funny. What we're saying makes
And
sense,
that
but
be the
nobody
sad
thinks
part,
about that kind
like
of
you
stuff.
in a whole relationship and you
And
shooting
shooting
the
up the
club
club
up
out the street like that.
somewhere else. Like
Everybody should shot.
every,
Imagine
you
that
like
though.
you like Oprah with your sperm. You know what I mean? Here's some
Everybody get a
sperm
sperm.
for you. Here's some,
Everybody get a nut.
Everybody
You
get
get a
some
nut. You
sperm.
get a nut.
Ooh,
You get a nut.
like
that
come
just sounds so. That just
on.
sounds so bad. Ooh, sound that.
But it be
Like,
It just sounds so dangerous. It
It
sounds
listen,
so
happens. So,
dangerous.
mm-mm.
it's dangerous not today.
tell
They,
you
they
this.
out here just doing it.
What we think about the idea of yeah, I do know Congress has a bill that they haven't passed yet, but it will be passed in the next 10 years. I can guarantee
What
you.
not shoot the club up, Bill?
No, the bill of if you choose to have kids with somebody that don't want it, you're gonna have to take care of
You
that
gonna
kid
have-
yourself.
I heard. I
You're
thought it
gonna
was.
have
Oh,
no
so it is
responsibility.
true.
There is a bill in Congress. They just haven't signed it yet, but I can guarantee you that in the next 10 years, that bill will be signed and that will be
And
law
I
that you'll be taking
bet
care
you
of
that
that kid
it
yourself.
will go down. The children, everything will. Girls be like, no, 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 I can't have this baby because that thing that.
Oh, I want to. Well, I don't know if y'all do y'all know like anything about it? Like, what's the burden of proof to say they didn't want
Yeah, I
this?
was gonna say, how you gonna say you didn't want it?
You go sign off on the child. I guess
Oh, you mean
I'm
like when you give up
assuming
your
that
right?
I mean,
yeah,
you could do that now.
yeah, but you still got to pay child support if she wants you to.
No.
You can't
Oh.
just walk away from the kid.
Oh, I mean, I think that's gonna be a
You can walk away from your parental duties, but you can't walk away from the financial duties.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
unless
Wow,
if she agrees.
Unless
I
she
don't.
agrees with that, yeah.
Yeah.
that's super.
I mean, I'm sure they'll
I
have a
don't.
way.
I don't. I think that
Young lady
that's
get
gonna
pregnant,
be. I
go
think
to
that's
her.
gonna be real tough.
I don't think
Tough
it would be tough
to.
because I think that if she get pregnant, you go to the courthouse and put in a petition saying I don't want to be the father to her kid.
But you got to understand, Sean. Right now, you got half the country fighting to get rid of abortion. So once she has the baby, you know what I mean. Once it's actually in there, there's no other option. If
It's
if they
not
get
your
if they get that law passed, because some states already have
well.
banished
The
abortions,
thing
right?
is that they're not. Well, they change up how the Roe versus Wade cases, how you're supposed to handle Roe versus Wade. Well, the thing is, they're not saying you should abort the kid. What they're trying to do is say that it prevents you from stepping into a relationship of how to make kids. That means you're going to use more protection. You're going to use more birth control instead of shooting the club up and enjoying a
People
raw
don't
night. You're going to
Mhm.
think twice about doing that. So you're going to say, let me put a raincoat on before I go out in this
Yeah.
rain. Let me not shoot this club up. Let me mop the floor and get out of here.
I mean, I guess you need a deterrent. I guess.
Yeah, I
Need a
wonder how
deterrent, I
they
guess.
like. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
have a contract. You're gonna have women with contracts. You gotta sign this
Papers, you
I'm
know,
pretty
that.
sure.
before you get up in here. Like,
You
how
might
can
get
you how
pregnant.
can you prove how can you prove that you didn't
That's crazy. I
want
want
the
to read about
baby
it. I want to read.
before the baby gets here?
Interesting.
Like, how could you?
Because if she's pregnant and you saying just like now with any dude to say, I don't want this kid. So if you go to the courthouse, I'm assuming that this is how it be. This is not what they're saying. I'm just assuming. So I'm
Right.
assuming that you'll go to a courthouse, or it may have you a certain amount of time, or it may just say, hey, you have the right to terminate the kid when you want to make yourself a parent or not. This person have the right to say, I'm not going to be a part of this. So if you carry the baby or not, I'm not a father. That's like you know, and
Woo.
Mm. That's
The
a that's
21st
a that's
century is
mm.
something else.
So when you sit back and think about it, it, the women have all the rights to make you a parent or not, or themselves a parent. That y'all know how that Roe versus Wade case came into hand.
Mhm.
It didn't come into hand because a man wanted a woman to have an abortion. He wanted her to keep the baby,
She wanted the
and she wanted to
She
abort it.
wanted
And
to
she
That's
want
how
to do
Roe
it.
versus Wade
Yeah.
came into law. He didn't want her to give. He wanted to have a child, and she didn't want to have one. So he took her to court, and the court said, "You can't
I
have a
thought it was
human
because of the
body."
woman who
No,
was
it wasn't.
raped
No,
raped
Mm-mm.
Roe
by
versus Wade
a
came
man.
because
Yeah.
the man wanted her to have his baby,
he wanted that, and she wanted
and
to
he took her to
abort it.
court. And the court said, "You can't make her keep him. It's her body. You can't make her keep the baby." So then they used it for every other law around it. That's how they do with laws. Now they use it to benefit. Well, now
Mhm.
if I want to do this, I can do this. If I don't want
Yeah.
to do this, I can do this. Which I felt was the right decision. It's your body. You get to choose what you want to do with it. But I also feel that I get to choose if I want to be a parent too. You can
That's true too.
figure it out.
Especially
that's where the dirt
Yeah,
bags
that's
are
what
born.
I think that I really feel like, yeah, if a man doesn't want to and a woman does, he should have the right to sign off. But I don't feel like he should the financial
We play
responsibility.
with human beings here, man.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I'm
at the
saying?
end
So
of the
that's
day,
the whole
the
thing.
child once
Yeah.
the child is in her body, there, you know what I mean. Like you're basically telling her she has to do this or she has to take care of the kid by
But then
herself.
once the child,
She didn't
once the
get
child's
there,
in the
but
world,
she didn't get there by herself though.
exactly. Once the child's in the world, that
Once the child
guy
is actually in
need to
existence
be
like
there
that.
too. Yeah, I mean,
This
the
is
guy's got to be
crazy.
there too.
It is, but my thing is some men tell you off the rip. I understand
yeah.
that there's responsibility, but some men tell you bluntly, like, I don't want no kids, I'm not doing this, and you still go.
You gonna let him do that dumb pull out stuff, and here you go now.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
there's
you. Look
also
now.
men.
Now you
There's
looking
also
dumb.
men.
Now you
There's
looking
also
dumb.
men that you can find right now today that honestly probably said, "I don't want any kids." The girl got pregnant, and he's probably the best father there is right now.
Yeah,
So
they
just
do
because
have
he
the.
said it before you got pregnant does not give him. I don't feel like that should be an escape
No,
to
but
just
but
say,
some
"I'm
people
getting
really don't.
rid
Some
of
people
it."
really don't
Yeah,
want it.
but
Because
some people
Really don't
feel
want it.
that.
unfortunately for us as women, it's inside of us. We don't have any choice but to do something like that. It's easier for a man to disconnect and just say, I don't want to, you know what I mean? Just do it. But it's actually us and our bodies and what we have to go through.
So I
And
got a
it's
question.
already there.
So a man shouldn't have any right, or if he wants to be a parent or not, he shouldn't get this. He shouldn't get a say in it.
I think so.
He I do. Like I said, if he doesn't want to
Everybody got to
be
say.
if he doesn't want to be a parent, then he can sign off his rights, but he should still
Yeah, that's what
financially
we're talking about.
give some. Yeah, men
I'm
can
not.
sign off their
I'm not
rights
even
all the
talking.
time.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
but I
not
think
even the
that they
financial
should.
part. I'm talking about period. If I don't want to be in the kid's life, which you do have people like that out there, but I'm still
That's his
asking y'all:
choice.
should I? You have the right. If I want the baby, I can't make you have the baby, and I can't make you do anything with it. So what I'm asking y'all is, do y'all think it's fair for me now to, if I'm in a relationship, let's say I'm in a relationship with a young lady. Let's play this scenario. I'm in a relationship with a young lady. She gets pregnant. She says she don't want to keep the baby. First time around, she gets rid of the baby. I wanted the baby. Now we stayed in the relationship. We get to a point later on that now I don't want a baby. She gets pregnant. She decided to keep the baby. When do I have a say of when I want to be a parent? How is that? Do y'all think that is actually fair?
Before
Not
you
being able to have a
before you
choice.
not
It's
Parent?
before
always
you
do
not
it before you.
not.
That's when you have your chance to
So,
make your
so
decision.
she
I mean,
don't. So she has a
we
chance.
say women,
Let
you
me
know,
finish what I'm
because
saying first before y'all
oh,
answer. So she has a chance before and after you nut to do it, but you only have a chance before you nut, and
Mhm.
you think that's fair.
It's I wouldn't say I don't think there
because
is
of what it
a way,
entails.
but it's life.
Yeah.
Just like
It's
how all the double standards exist in life, this is what it is, and that's it.
mm-hmm.
I don't feel
If
But
I
it's
you
don't
said
okay
what
for a
you just
man
said,
to
OG.
if
I
it's
get
a
what
for a
you mean.
man
I think you mute, OG.
I wouldn't want to have a baby with a man that don't want the baby. I wouldn't want to do that.
You shouldn't want to. OG, I think you
Also,
mute.
I also know me. I wouldn't want to get an abortion either. So I got to make my decision right here and now before you put that in there. You know what I'm saying? Like people have to live their life the way that they want to live
That's
it.
the thing. Also, that remember that's what I brought up the when we were saying the discussion, and people were saying it's mostly the guy's fault because he's not.
It's not.
No,
It's both.
you're
It's
both making a decision.
No, it's yeah. It takes two, you know.
Takes two to tango.
Women, you need to be more selective with who you let enter to your womb, and men, you need to be more selective with your liquid gold. Okay, it is liquid gold.
Lola, you got
even if you broke.
I got a whole bunch of reading to do. Let me get back to that spot. I jumped. Hey, OG, go ahead and say what you're saying. Let me find what Lola was saying. Let me find what spot for Lola to start at.
No, I mean, I agree with what T's saying. I mean, definitely, you know, what all you guys say anyway. I mean, as it relates to, you know, whether it's fair or not, you know, like Lola, so what Lola said, you know, it's like the double standard that go with men and women. Some things happen because a man's a man and certain things are going to be in his favor. This one is in the woman's favor, like it or not. Nature. They get to carry kids. We don't. So, yes, we may decide before we do it, no, we don't want them, but then, you know, or she can decide after. You know, this is how it is. She's a woman, we're a man. This is how it is. It's not like some big conspiracy. It's just how it is. The conspiracy may be
for the life you want to live. If you know you don't want no kids, don't let no men be all up in there.
Exactly.
If you know you don't want no kids, you don't be in there.
You got to discriminate. You got to discriminate.
Right.
You got to discriminate.
Yes.
You can't
men swear that they don't want no kids and say I don't want none, you know, still very sexually active, but won't even think once about getting a vasectomy. If you know you do not want to have any more children, but you still want to be busting up the club, then maybe you should go make sure and have the same protection. So
in fairness to these guys, let me play the guy's advocate, whatever.
White devils,
these guys. Yeah.
Leave white devils to me.
In fairness, in fairness to the guys, when they're going to try to get a piece, so to speak,
piece of the pie.
That's the slice of the pie. That's the last thing. That's the last thing on their mind is there gonna be a little Johnny or what's the name?
The last thing on their mind once you get pregnant.
That need to be the first thing.
That's what I'm saying. There's nobody thinking there's gonna be little Johnny, little Tyrone. They're not thinking about that. I'm gonna get that little bit of heaven.
They need to.
I'm gonna get that little bit of heaven. That's it. That little bit of heaven.
They need to cover.
They need to cover. And see, women, I think. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say women
wear
think
your
more
white
about
hat.
it.
As I play white devil, wear your white hat. Hey, Lola, go ahead and read.
If the other person doesn't have it, you just have to suck it up. That jail thing is not cool.
Go ahead.
You're not going to let your child go without, so that jail thing is a little bitterish.
It is.
Short man, aka Machine Gun Kelly.
That's right. There was no coming back from that.
Oh, that's what they be doing with the champagne, washing their hands.
Like this.
Wow. I was gonna say
they go and put it on their watch.
I seen this broke dude washing his hand and talking all type of crazy mess on Facebook about how he the man and he this.
I can't afford to wash my hands with champagne.
I saw him at his job, and I'm like, Negro, if you don't stop,
I know you lying.
Yeah, I'm like, Negro, if you don't, yo.
But won't it be sticky?
The heavyweight just gonna stop you if you.
That's what I was gonna say. Doesn't that champagne be sticky when they give you a champagne shower? The whole body?
You know what I've learned in life? Play in your league.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty much.
Because you bathing in champagne, but then you're about to go to apartment B
with
your roommate.
They ain't even got an apartment. They going to try to find somebody tonight to stay at their house. They taking a shower in champagne and don't even got a bathtub.
Lola,
ladies and gentlemen.
The new bestie got this one for you.
Look, you hear me? I'm gonna revise this comment and say ladies and gentlemen, please make the point that you need to be more selective with who you
Lola, that's
Good,
not
good,
how
good,
you
good,
read.
good, good
You
Yes.
revision.
failed your job.
Yes,
Good
Lola.
revision.
You read
Lola
the
said, "I'm gonna
comments out,
revise
it's
this."
written. Read the comments out, it's written.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Going
Do the
forward,
next one correct.
Going forward,
There's a remix.
you learn from our experience, wisdom.
Big
True
up.
indeed. What's
But
up,
your
Britt?
kid is your only concern, so you do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Facts.
Word.
Facto,
Word.
macto. What's going on out there with you? Carrie said he reported Brit. Are you snitching out there, Carrie?
Don't be snitching on my boo.
Don't be talking about my wifey Oprah like that. Oprah
Yeah.
don't like when
That's
y'all-
how they be, Britt. They be out there giving it
You
away
get
like
it.
Oprah.
You get it.
You get a nut. You get a nut. You want a nut? You want a nut.
Yeah. You want it?
Sometimes I feel like a nut.
You
Sometimes
want
I
it, you
don't.
got it. That's what we'll be out there saying.
You want it.
Here you go. Here you go again, Lolina.
Some dudes breed some girls just to lock her down too fast.
Yes, they do.
I know
She
a guy.
don't even know he's shooting up the club.
I saw when Mr. Shortwoman wrote this, and I agree with this.
What back in the day, not 60s and 70s, because it was a lot of absent fathers.
There was a lot of them.
They was at Woodstock.
Man, I don't even know if some of them made it to Woodstock. They was down the street because grandma was smashing Miss Helen's husband too while she was up here doing.
They was absent from the home, but they was right across the street
Yeah,
being
they
called
were right
uncle.
across the road.
And he was taking care of them.
Talk about that church. Why Deacon? Every time I come home, I see Deacon Leslie leaving the house.
Ain't that much praying they doing.
Yeah,
They was reading the Bible. Don't do them.
He really your grandfather, because he your daddy. He your daddy, real daddy.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
You wonder why Uncle always come over with all the Christmas gifts.
He always stop in the road, talk about, here you go, my boy. Hold this $20. Don't tell nobody I gave it.
Holding it in your hand.
Mr. Leslie always giving me money, Grandma. Oh, ain't he nice? I bet he is.
Ain't he
I bet
nice?
he is.
Oh gosh.
Why we gotta go to Mr. Leslie funeral all the way out of town, Grandma? And why my daddy gotta come with you?
Wow.
Hey, read that one too.
They're gonna force women back to coat hangers and Humphreys 11.
Oh no, that's sad. Yeah, no,
They
no,
no out, not a dog.
no.
To nut or not to nut? That is the question.
I hate it.
Lola, sometimes it's a hair trigger. You can't help it.
Bam.
I know. It's okay.
A hair trigger.
Woo.
So
that's why you can't lay down with them, man.
yeah, man. I think you gotta be very select. I mean,
Gotta be selective.
I've been lambasted in life before by dudes be like, hey, you ain't got more kids. I thought you would have more kids than that. Why would you think that?
That ain't what I want for my life.
Yeah, you think I want 5 different baby mamas stuff?
The one that's amazing is when they say when they ask, yeah, 4 kids, only one lady.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's
gosh, that one right there be crazy, boy.
Shout out,
like they about to give you a whole award.
Like you like a ghost.
Specialty, yeah. My uncle gave me some game a long time ago, and he stands by this, and that's how I respect my uncle to the fullest for this advice he gave me. He told me that and this is like a parable. So I'm gonna try to break it into American terms. A loaf of bread can be shared in a house for more than one kid, but you can't share one loaf of bread at 4 or 5 different houses. So if you don't have enough money to buy one loaf of bread, that's cool. 2 or 3 kids is in the house. But when your kids are scattered over, you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna give you 5 pieces of the bread. You get 5
here,
pieces
5 pieces here.
No, you gotta buy 3 different loaves of bread now.
Should have been. Oh,
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
Mrs.
should have
Sharpman.
been
See,
8.
she oh listen, man, y'all don't listen to her, man.
Bang, bang,
If
bang,
it was
bang,
up, if it was
bang.
up to her, we'd be having kids still.
Bang, bang,
We
bang,
would still
bang.
having kids up to her. Y'all don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. Ignore her. Do not listen to her.
Sharp man, bang, bang, bang. Hey,
Sure,
Sharp
man, you already said it was your fault
bang,
because the
bang,
pull-out
bang,
method
bang,
wasn't
bang,
working for
bang,
you.
No,
bang,
no,
How you
bang.
trying to blame her?
that was the plan was not to pull out.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sharp man say, Sharp man, every time Sharp man went home, he thought he was in that Jay-Z video. Talking about Jackie Robinson, Bill Gates, Will Smith, Jay-Z. Bang, 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 bang.
She said should have been 8.
She said it. She said it could still pop off, short man.
Oh my God! Stop. Behave.
We know what's
Mommy.
happening tonight.
Somebody
behave.
knocking the
Mommy,
boots.
behave. No.
Somebody
So
gonna get
give
a
me
visit from
some
Mrs.
good.
Claus
We
tonight.
are good. They're all grown.
Somebody
Behave.
rocking, knocking the boots.
Somebody getting a
Behave.
visit from Mrs.
Somebody.
Claus tonight, and they're gonna unwrap some bang, 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 bang.
Bang,
I
bang.
can't with you guys. Y'all encouraging her. Stop.
Yep, some
Ain't nothing wrong with one more to
bang,
make it bad.
bang,
You know,
bang.
complete the hand.
we
Sporting
ain't on a basketball team. We good.
Go ahead and get a netball team. You know, remember being the man say, what's he want to line up all the netball team?
Yeah.
One girl can make the team night out. Two girl
Yeah,
can fulfill the dream. So me have to take a walk, look up Portmore Street.
So you need one
Line up
more.
a netball team.
Is it? Need some substitutes. Need some substitutes. An injured reserve.
Yeah.
go for.
Yeah.
I say go for the 8. I'm with you.
Oh. Hey, go for the goal.
Why not?
You know, he building them PCs using that language. He got it.
Building
Y'all need
PCs,
to chill out.
LCs, what's the other word? L-Tech 8, L7,
L2, L7,
L6,
400 gigahertz.
3000 speed. You know?
Sound like we're talking about a porn movie right now. This don't sound nothing like no
Ooh, oh man. Ooh, a little too much. Yeah, a little too much.
What we do with horrible we got horrible in-laws. How you deal with horrible in-laws, man? In-law that's horrible. The father is horrible. He wanna, he wanna tell his daughter, no matter what goes on, to leave you. Leave that boy. Like you you got them daddies that act like they the one married to their own daughters, and then they ain't never there to do nothing for their daughter.
But you ever notice their wives be miserable too? Mom always mad.
You need to leave that boy. He can't do, be here. Like, why would you tell your daughter to leave her man? Especially if you have some of the same characteristics that this dude have that you done put women through. You should keep your mouth shut.
Get it up, shut it up, shut it up.
You should say it's a part of life. What goes around comes around. Yeah.
That's why he married.
That's bad. That's
exactly why he married, because he know that he can't say that's how I was and I did your mama wrong.
Wow.
That's why he been married. They say that though. They say that you get a version of yourself, which you can't.
You know why that lady we call Auntie Bernice keep bringing them 3 kids over? And it really your sisters and brothers, but we just.
I was gonna say sometimes it might be that you're dating your brother and daddy can't tell you.
Yeah, really your sisters and
That's
brothers.
horrible. That is rough.
Yeah, that's what
like,
you know. It's unfortunate that a lot of people don't realize. If you go and look this up, right, you would realize that they say that if you do DNA back, if you jump a grand to a great grand, you realize that a lot of your grandparents' kids aren't from the same person.
True that.
I believe it.
And who am I to think, if I'm gonna categorize women in general, who am I to feel like the women in my family won't be categorized in that same stereotype too? That what? Because because they related to me means they're perfect.
Somebody slipping and slide.
It happens.
Facts.
Yeah.
I
Most
tell it.
definitely does.
Is it right?
It happens.
Dip.
You know?
Somebody dipping a little too much.
I saw this one Criminal Minds, right, where
Oh yeah.
the
Like
the daddy stepped out on his family and had this kid, and the woman sat quiet and got her check and raised her kid singly, and the boy built up this resentment, so he went back and he actually dated his sister, knowing it was his sister, so he could get into the family, and then he killed all of them.
dirtbag, man.
You see?
Real dirt.
Yeah.
That's a weird. That's a
Yeah,
real
all
weirdo. That's a real weirdo.
They were all
though.
at dinner.
Real
They were
weirdo.
all at dinner. He killed them all.
The real weirdo, man.
That's a psychopath.
That's a real
Young
yeah.
psychopaths.
Yeah.
Y'all better realize what y'all doing to these
Like-
kids, man.
But sometimes the kids already like that from little. They just never notice. Because I seen another show too. Like the kid was like from little, like he was starting with like cats and stuff.
He
And
was
then
he was
Oh,
touched.
yeah.
He was
like
touched.
testing with cat, but
Mhm.
and then he was so abusive to his sister. The parents try to like, but no, because and then he don't feel nothing, like no remorse, don't feel no hurt,
Yeah.
no
They don't catch
sadness.
no feelings.
When
He
they
don't
kill
catch
animals,
no
when they kill animals
feelings.
young, bad sign. Not a good.
I
sign.
said,
Not a
Jesus,
good sign.
he killed a little boy and wrapped the little boy, and
Or mutilating Barbie dolls. That's another one.
that's a sign.
That's unhealthy.
Yes.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
Like, come on, we need to go. Come on, we need to go.
I did say that we were gonna touch this a little bit tonight with a little bit more people
What
tonight.
What's that?
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. What's our opinion on these people? Are we being
Poo
too
poo
hard?
on them. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, now there you go.
Ding
Sorry.
dong.
Are we
Sorry.
being too hard on them, or you know,
No.
Okay.
or is it the one man gang from West Virginia is holding up the progress that they're trying to put?
So one man gang is so it's two things can be true at the same time.
All right,
One man gang is jacking stuff up. Let's be clear about that.
that's a fact.
He's jacking stuff up. Should just go on the other side, like Cherie said. Should go to the other side. Joe and Kamala, I'm gonna need them to do better. I'm not disappointed with them with what they're doing, but they could do more.
Mhm.
I'm
That's I
disappointed
feel like
with what they did.
so we should push them. Like we shouldn't give them a pass just because we like them, right? We
No.
should
said
push
we
them
like
because they're
them?
good for a reason.
I don't know if I
Who
like them.
said we liked them?
Okay, I'm saying I feel okay with them. I'm saying, but we should push them though. We should push them though.
You feel
should,
okay with it?
Yeah, we
It's
should
okay,
push them.
short man. You can like them. You can like them, short man.
Out in the air that I like.
Yeah. No, I'm saying we should push them though. So just because you may have voted for them or you may support some things they do, doesn't mean you shouldn't push them and hold them feet to the fire and make them do more and do better. They gotta do more, gotta do better.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think I might even like Joe more than I like Kamala. It ain't even a thing.
Where in the world is Kamala? She is with Carmen Sandiego because I ain't seen her
And
since she been signed into
People want to know.
you have to say that's sexist. I like Hillary better than I like Joe. So shut up.
Oh yeah, that's given. I mean, hands down.
No, I don't even know where she is. I'm
Hands
not
down.
being funny when
Hillary,
I say that. I haven't seen her.
Show last Friday. We get a
She was
little
on Charlemagne's show.
Lola look disgusted.
JoJo
They
ain't
hold up the
Hold
bill.
on,
They
she
hold
on
up the bill.
Charlemagne's show.
They hold up the
Yeah,
bill,
she
man.
was on the honest. What is it called? The honest truth or something
honest
like
truth with
that. Oh, the God honest truth.
the
with
God
Charlamagne.
honest truth.
Yeah.
Yes,
So she was on there last week.
that's the only time I saw her.
Spinning like a mother. Boy, she's the spin. Ain't nobody can spin like her.
Do you like
Shit,
macaroni and cheese? Well,
Well, you know,
I
when
like
I
it.
talk
I
to
like
Joe Biden,
cheese.
the Mac.
she ain't answering the question. She ain't even talking about
I think we just need to sit her down with Razor.
Yeah,
We need a trainer.
she started talking about when her and Joe Biden became when me and Joe Biden talk about running, right? We decided that this is how we were gonna do it together.
I asked you about
I
macaroni.
want to know what you ate for Thanksgiving, bro. And I asked you nothing about you and Joe Biden running together.
Well, I'm leading. Well, when we was running, it was a very hard. lady, you didn't ask
Answer
me.
a straight question to save your life, please.
I don't think she know how to do it, bro.
If she would, if she
And listen, so like I said, I get what happens in politics. I understand having many masters, so to speak.
Mhm.
Right? You have a lot of constituents that you have to please. You're never going to please everybody.
Facts.
But you have to at least come close to telling something that seems like it's plausible, something that's close to true. Right? You just can't keep running around the bush all the time because people are not going to have any faith in you. Now, obviously, I'm not up there because she has some advisor telling her, "Well, you can't say that." And then,
oh yeah, they were trying to cut her off the show while she was talking.
Exactly,
like,
exactly.
When the questions started getting tough, they was
like,
yeah.
We can't. You're breaking up.
One thing I did like though, she was like,
breaking up.
I can hear you. I was like, okay, well, you know.
Yeah, because So the thing is though, again, answer the questions, but they don't answer any straight questions. At least give us something close to what we're asking. Don't just go around it all together and just
Yes. Yes.
Listen, they have not.
He ain't doing what
all they did was
doing.
give us broken promises, short man. Like I can't even listen to him anymore because
I'm disgusted with my friend. He talked about
everything.
Talk about Joe Biden's a black dad. Disgusted that he said that, but it was funny.
Who said that?
My homeboy text me and said Joe Biden a black dad.
He's tripping. No, he's tripping.
Hell
no.
As disgusted as I was that he said that, it was funny.
No, Al Bundy's a black dad. Let's get it. Let's be clear. Come on, Al Bundy's a black dad. Nobody else. Al Bundy. Yeah, Al Bundy's a black dad. Let's be clear. Yeah,
he's invited definitely.
That's
to
right. To the barbecue, to the cookout, everything. Al Bundy all day.
At this point, I could just realize they told us what we needed to hear.
Well, you know something. So,
and at this point, it's like they don't care. They're not even addressing those things. They know they're in office, so they don't even care.
He wants to do some of this stuff. I don't know if all of it. He wants to.
Lord.
He keep thinking it's going to happen.
Sheree,
but you got that one guy.
Remember this conversation?
That one guy need to do it. That one guy. Yeah, we're not getting forgiven, baby. Not you, not me, not the kids. No, nobody getting forgiven. Nobody getting forgiven. Sold us a bill of goods.
Well, Trump seemed to make stuff happen when he wanted it to happen.
Yeah, man, make it for his rich friends.
I mean, it don't matter. It did. I mean, it won't. You know what we wanted sometimes, but Trump seemed to be able
we didn't get anything out of it.
To go through
he said the student loan is gonna be struck. Stop.
We got a coup. What you talking about?
May.
We did almost get a coup. We did almost lose the democracy. Yeah, he did. Yeah,
coup.
Shoot, he even gave us a stimulus when they couldn't make up their mind. He said, "You still gonna get some money." You know.
He did that. He did. He was against that that last stimulus until he figured that he could use it to win.
Yeah.
He was.
Oh no, he played them. He played them because he said you're gonna get it, but guess what? Then he turned around and said, "Well, the federal government ain't paying for it. You state figure out how to do it."
Hold on. Carrie, you bad mouth.
Bundy is a joker. What?
Carrie, you bad mouth now, Bundy up here.
Oh no, we don't do.
Al.
We don't do that here.
Respect Al Bundy up here, Carrie.
We don't do that here. Not the Bundys.
Yeah, watch your mouth when it comes to Al, bro.
Not Al, man.
You don't allow any Al.
American football all-star.
America's greatest dad. How dare you? How dare you? You know, put some respect on Bundy's name.
No Bundy bashing. No Bundy bashing. That's it. No Bundy bashing here.
Byron ain't Byron. He don't.
She definitely was.
Yes, she was because she was all in the colleges.
You know, and I don't. And I feel bad, but I don't want to look at her like that, man. Because I mean, she's what very accomplished. I mean, she worked hard. She got where she got to, but she got.
Well, look at her like that.
Got to show and prove now. Got to show and prove now. Got to show and prove. Seriously.
We waiting.
Got to show and prove. So
I'm still waiting.
Now you got to show and prove. We want to see what you can do, and we want to hear more. So. I hear a lot of stuff getting done.
Believe it because she wasn't wearing real Timbs.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you have to remind me about that.
We should have never trusted
Oh,
her.
Man,
I put the pictures up here for y'all.
yeah,
She was wearing
Yeah.
Uggs on us, trying to act like they was
Yeah.
Tim's.
yeah. You can't. Yeah, you can't. If you can't wear real Timbs, can't trust them. Yeah.
I should have
And
never.
I don't even
That's
wear
like having a
Tim's.
friend that don't
I should
drink.
have called
Hey.
the voting officials and reneged my vote.
If your friend don't drink, you can't trust him.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Nope.
I don't even wear Tim's, and you know you're not supposed to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nothing wrong with watching TV. What's wrong with that,
Maybe
Carrie?
she had she like
Yeah,
a
money.
Birdman.
She had on Converse and pearls.
Our
Chucks
lady
and
Michelle
pearls.
started that. Okay.
Chucks and pearls. I even did a Chucks and pearls. No, I ain't had no Chucks. I'm lying. I did Yeezys and pearls on my jeans.
You know, I was, you know, as any black person should have been. I was glad that she was a person of color that was
Mhm.
going to office. But I must say I didn't expect too much from her.
Now the honeymoon is over. Let's get to work. I need more.
Yeah, I didn't expect too much from them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I
it's
didn't.
sad to say that it's sad to say that even with saying that now that you know they called it a bully pulpit for a reason. Use it.
Apparently, ain't nobody listening.
I mean,
Death.
you know, unfortunately, you know, Obama was the ultimate politician, but he had swag. When he said stuff, you wanted to hear what he was saying.
Yeah, he got. That's how he got by though.
Yeah.
Even if it was,
That's how he got by though.
Yeah.
you just wanted to hear him talk. You love to hear him talk.
But, you know, with Biden, like he was talking about the Omicron virus the other day, and nobody knew. I'm like, who is the messenger for that? Like, where is the messenger in the White House? Why don't people know when they got anything going on? Why is it always the last minute you got to catch up on it later?
Yeah.
Like, who's the messenger? And then he was exchanging pleasantries with 45 yesterday.
I don't even want to address that. Let that go. I'm let that go. Address that.
Sherman say, I
address
no
that.
comments.
We don't talk about these things.
No
I
comments.
don't want to get too deep into that. I'm gonna let that go. Okay, we next.
No comments.
Yeah. I mean, you know, honestly, and I hate to even say that, but I would have picked anybody other than Trump.
Yeah. No.
I can't really act like I'm
absolutely.
I cannot act like I'm really
absolutely,
you know, and really distraught because I feel
I wasn't on the fence. Absolutely.
Yeah. I can't even, you know, so I can't act like I had a big expectation of them, you know, like
my guy Ron.
I didn't.
What's going on with you?
I was rooting for him, so you know, I was rooting for him. You know, get in there and maybe shake it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's right, love. Jamaicans are not claiming her. That's right. We got.
I ain't even.
Y'all not claiming her no more. What?
We wasn't claiming her in the first place, but she ain't claiming us either.
Yeah, she ain't claiming us either.
Right.
She ain't claiming us either. So
I eat my curry chicken and my bun and cheese by myself.
Yeah,
I'm good.
it's one of them things. It's one of them things with you. You know, when somebody from the ghetto and they done made it in life, and they act like they used to live in the same little roach houses you used to live in.
Yeah.
See them, they be acting all. You know,
like she didn't eat 10 mackerel too.
Yeah,
sardine too. Whatever.
Like she ain't eat beef patty when they.
I know if your dad Jamaican, you had some dumping out mackerel if your dad Jamaican.
Exactly.
So don't play me. Don't play me. Do not play
At
me.
least Obama was like, "Well, God, Jamaica."
Yeah. I know he had some jerk chicken.
She
up in the White House too.
She don't mess with us at all.
She don't rock with her. We don't rock with her. We good.
Spirited conversation.
For sure.
Jigga says that he's unmatched when it comes to a versus. I see a lot of Jigga. I realize that there's a lot of Jay-Z hater over the last couple of days.
Him and Nas. I would say.
I
him and Nas. That's the natural That's the natural versus for me. Him and Nas.
I think that's nostalgic because we respect Nas, but when we talk about hits, I
think people don't think about conventional people who do have more hits than him, like, you know, Busta Rhymes, You know.
Does
They
Busta
not.
Rhymes have more hit than Jigga?
What? Busta Rhymes goes way back to Leaders of the New School before Jigga was even
That's
a
true.
thought.
True that.
Yeah,
True
but
that.
are those
True
are
that.
Before
those
he was a thought.
are those hits
What? Leaders of the
are
New School?
hits
Yeah.
calibrated to the hits that Jigga have? Remember, we're not talking about time of lapse. We're talking about the caliber
No,
of
I thought we were talking about like actually being able to, because all these other verses, the people didn't play hits.
I mean,
People
actually,
played some duds.
Buster
well,
step
people
on the
say
stage.
Busta has a lot of hits.
only
Got hits.
the
Buster has a lot of hits. He's like one of the most slept on because his are
first
more.
verses that
He's like a
actually
Missy Elliott. You know what I
started
mean?
saying that Billboard didn't count was the verses with Dipset, because technically when you're grading verses grade you off of the chart that what your songs charted on Billboard. That's how verses actually grade you. What happened was they put the audience now, and the audience says that the Locks beat Dipset, so it didn't matter what Billboard said at that time. But now we have to keep in mind that Jay-Z write a lot of songs for your favorite rappers.
Yep.
True that.
So we need to keep that in mind. So
I mean, I think because a lot of people, how do you say it? Don't get me wrong, Jay-Z is a lyrical genius. He has a great catalog, but I think because he is a lot of people's favorite, they automatically assume no one can, you know what I mean, touch him. But there are a couple of people out there who got a long, even Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne got a long catalog too. You know what I mean? Tons of albums. You know what I mean? Like it's. I get it. Jay-Z is the favorite. You know, I'm not gonna say who's the best rapper. You know what I mean? But to say no one can
all of
even,
his songs was written by people, so we're not gonna call him.
huh?
And he's out there. And he's out there.
Not all of Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Oh, I was gonna say Lil Wayne wrote a lot for a lot of people too. In the beginning, when he was with the Hot Boys, yeah, but Weezy is he's another lyrical genius.
Carter albums, Gilly wrote most of that.
He is another lyrical genius himself too. He's
That's how that whole.
I just feel like to say you're in a league where no one could even verse you. It's one thing to say put anyone against me, I'm gonna win. But to say that no one can even go against you.
That's like saying he's God. That's like saying he's
God. And I just can't
call him the God
that.
MC.
I mean, he does think he's Hov. He is Hov. I get it.
I would say
not BOC, but similar to the letters.
I would put.
It's a lot of dudes out here. Nas is definitely one. Nas went back with the Firm. Nas came out. We were talking about this earlier.
I mean,
lyrically,
he got lyrics. I mean,
what?
I'm talking
about what it was.
Firm Biz.
Firm Biz, what it was.
We're talking about charting albums. We're talking about Billboard charting songs. We're talking about hits. Lyricism. We're not even going to talk about lyricism because that's into the high of the beholder.
But that's what I mean. I don't know. I don't know these numbers.
If it's just on sales, I mean, if it's just on sales,
anybody.
But yeah, I thought the verses was.
If it's just on sales, then you're picking somebody else.
To do with lyrics.
I thought it didn't. No, I was saying I didn't know verses. I didn't know verses had to do with sales.
No, I'm not talking about sales.
Like who wins the versus battle? Yeah.
Not charts of selling, where your song charted. That's why they compare it. You notice they compare the songs. It's 20 songs against each other. So you have to pick 20 songs that's supposed to be hotter than the next 20 songs. So when you saw Bound to Killer and Beanie Man, perfect example. The audience says Bound to Killer won the clash. Billboard says Bound to Killer only have 4 songs that he picked on that list that charted higher than Beanie Man clash. So Billboard said Beanie Man won the clash. So that's all.
I was gonna say because I know I've watched a couple verses where people play songs that nobody even heard of. So I know it ain't just.
That's not. You're not getting what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. You songs you want to play, but you're kind of putting the song against the next song.
On the charts, yeah.
Songs are versing each other. So how Billboard grades it is if you play a B-list song against an A-list song, you already lost. Cause Billboard gonna say this song never charted. and this
Mhm.
dude just played a top 10 hit in that period of time.
Right.
But the fans get to choose who they thought performance wise. I don't think nobody in rap can mess with Busta Rhymes performing wise.
Yeah,
Okay.
nobody
That's
can.
fair.
Yeah.
That's
You know?
fair.
But
That's
when it
fair.
comes to hit versus hit wise, I mean
Hits.
Busta
He's got
Rhymes got
a
hit, but
zillion hits.
Busta Rhymes is quiet for a period of time, and Hov always got something coming. You know, that's a debate that anybody can have. But
Yeah,
I just feel like
that's all I was saying. I won't saying that Jay-Z won't win. He may win, but to say no one can even verse me, and
Get
then
on the
to
stage.
have
Get on the
people
stage with him.
to
Yeah.
have people like literally being like, come on now. They had a lot of great people up there. Like that's you could definitely verse somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna say who can beat him. I'm just gonna say there are people that can go up against him. He is not
I mean
that where he can't even verse.
the irony is people pick Wayne when Wayne have the utmost respect for Hov when it comes to that. You have Wayne himself, they'll tell you that Hov is the god MC. I was me and me and my friends was watching an interview with Wayne today, talking to Noriega on the
Drink champ.
Drink Champs podcast when Noriega was saying, you know, he was trying to be funny by throwing something at Jay at Wayne, and Wayne was like, "You talking about the God MC?" His exact words. You talking about Hov God? Come on, man. That's why I do what I do.
They went back and forth for a minute about
That's
who was the
what I
best
do.
rapper between the two of them.
I mean,
He wasn't even my first choice as who could
Lil
go
Wayne
because
used to
I was
say
trying to go
best
with
rapper alive
hits
since the
and
best rapper retired. Talking about Hov.
hmm?
KRS-One.
That was lit.
Chill.
That was lit. Yo,
Chill.
Chris got it going on. That was wild. I like
KRS my
that.
dude.
I enjoy that.
Chill.
I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, but no.
Chill.
Mm-mm.
Chill.
No, not Jigga.
I know
No,
you.
not Jigga. No, 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 no.
The bridge is over. The bridge. Ha.
That's it. That's it. What
You know.
else?
But yeah, man. I think everybody's entitled to their opinion. Lola, we ain't hear nothing from you, yo. Don't tell me you
Oh,
don't
I
listen to
did.
that.
I said one thing's for sure and two things for certain. It's not Future. Y'all see that post?
I did see that one.
Touche.
I
God.
heard you say
And
it.
Future liked it. Like, you better
Yeah.
stop.
You talk about if he was in Atlanta. See, that's the thing. I love when people say that. If you was home. If you was in Brooklyn, ain't nobody messing with Jigga. That's not the point of a versus for you to be on home turf.
A
And
home
you
turf,
think
yeah.
Atlanta, what you think Atlanta people
Neutral
gonna say?
ground.
Yeah.
Neutral ground.
If you in Atlanta, what you think they gonna say? Like, come on,
Right.
son. Yeah.
They're
If
gonna root
I'm
for the
in
home.
my
They root
house,
for the hometown dude.
if
Good
I'm
or
in my
not.
house performing in front of my mama and my kids,
Nah,
they
baby.
better say I'm the greatest.
Good or not.
Facts.
Could be a trash
All,
song.
all,
They're
all
gonna be like,
all these, truth be told, all these hits Drake got, he might give
Yeah.
Jigga a run for his money.
I saw somebody say that too about Drake.
Drake is papa-locking.
Drake has a long.
Drake has an
when it comes
extensive
to,
catalog.
When it comes to hit, but I think what powers Hove is that Hove been here since what 90.
96.
96.
96.
Well, yeah, I heard him
96.
Snoop out in 96, but Hove been around since
Yeah, I mean,
93.
I'll say
So
on
he
I mean,
been
on
around
Hawaiian
level
so
playing.
big.
before
He been
Reasonable
around
Doubt,
since 93.
Yeah.
because that's when
So,
he went
Reasonable
wearing his
Doubt was
gold
96,
tools and
right.
his
Yeah,
big
he didn't
chain.
really get. He was
He had that-
getting overshadowed by Biggie and Tupac back then.
Even
He
So
had
he
the
won't.
flat top.
even in 96, when Reasonable Doubt,
That's why he popped out like that. 96. What happened in 96?
you know, even in '96, Hove wasn't that big of a rapper.
He wasn't.
You know,
Something happened in
I don't
96.
even think anybody was overshadowing Hove. I think that Hove was building himself to be
Yeah.
a rapper. A
No,
lot
I
of
mean,
people
it's like
criticize Hove as being like a Jay-Z biter, but if you remember, I mean a Biggie biter, but if you remember specifically, every interview Christopher Wallace did for like the last couple of months of his life, who he mentioned in that interview, who he told you was the man, who he
Oh,
yeah.
told you was gonna be the next big thing.
oh,
Mhm.
Yeah. So
just allow him to reintroduce himself. His name is
H to the OV.
I used to
Lola, say that
H
again.
to the O.
Who it definitely ain't gonna be.
My Flow Rider. Flow Rider, Lola.
I don't know why he playing in my face like that.
Get him, Lola. Get him.
Oh, God,
That flow rider.
That Flow Rider.
That's that.
You got them apple bottom jeans. Hey,
The boots with the fur. Hey.
We're going low, 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 low.
no, no,
Sorry,
no,
getting
no, no.
Hands up. Don't shoot.
That was sad. Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. I see people talk about Eminem. Man, come on, man.
What?
Hey, who said choke yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
People
Jump
say-
off the closest. I mean, I
They
said that.
know-
I was
they
about-
should
I was
be-
about to say something that would get us flagged.
Yeah, We
Let me-
know what you want to say.
that-
After party, we know what you want to say.
All he gotta do, he don't gotta send up there. All he gotta do is let his wife pop up on verses, and the internet
right.
shuts down.
Yeah, all you gotta do is play a couple of Eminem's boss songs that he wrote for Dre.
Exactly, that too.
He wrote one of Dre's probably biggest hit, word for word, even the Snoop Dogg verse on it. I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world, still hitting them corners in them
And the
Lolos,
Lolos, girl.
Still, Jigga wrote that whole song from top to bottom.
Yup.
You know, so I don't know. I mean, everybody have their preference. I just
yeah.
feel like if I would say rappers to go in front of to go on the verses with Jay-Z, it would definitely be Drake. It would be what do you call him? Kanye.
Kanye. You put Kanye's
Kanye got
catalog
hits.
up?
Yeah,
Yeah, he got hits. You think he got enough that would last?
Yeah,
Yeah.
songs. I would say
Oh, it's only 20
Lil
songs.
Wayne, Drake, Kanye West, and T.I. And
I
if
forgot
we
about
do
T.I.
15, do 15, maybe we could throw 50 Cent in there. But 50 Cent have that whole massacre, not massacre, that whole Get Rich or Die
Get Rich or
Trying
Die
album.
Trying. He can play the whole album.
Yeah, he might can give him a good 15. Ove got a big pimping it, but Ove got to drop Big Pimpin' and start killing him from
That-
Yeah.
the
Gotta
classics.
start from the
You got to give him
beginning.
the 03 Bonnie and Clyde. You got to give him all the,
That was my joint.
Yes.
He got to do Best of Me with Maya.
Oh.
yes,
Beat.
y'all, Jigga Man be balling.
Have to.
These chicks.
Yeah.
Best of You.
I mean, let's be clear.
Come on, man.
Whoever he's up there
Hey,
with,
Poppy.
it's just gonna be up
Oh,
there. He's
sorry.
gonna have a field day either way. He's gonna have a field day either way.
Yeah.
Be a great,
Yeah, I think it'll be a great one.
lyrically, if we comparing him to Nas, some might say Nas is a better lyricist.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he,
I like
but he
Nas
just
better
has
as
more
a
hits though.
lyricist.
Yeah,
he has more
They
hits.
can have more hits. I think
more
Nas
well
is
put together song that kind of everybody.
I think Nas can,
I would
'cause
say he's coming.
lyrical don't make you the best rapper. Andre
No,
3000 is lyrical.
It's not about lyrics
Yeah.
when it comes to that. It's
No.
about put together a good
A lot of
song.
the dudes in Wu-Tang was lyrical. Where are they now?
You gotta put together a good song, right? That
Like
That
people
must be
he
can
so
has
relate to.
music
People can
for
relate
the
to.
gangsters, for the lovers, for women, for children, for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. If you really want to look at his catalog, he has music for He has music for everybody.
I mean, think about Hard Knock Life.
Anything.
It's a Hard Knock Life.
I was going to that next
You know what I'm
after I go from I do anything
Yes.
for you. I mean,
It's a hard knock life.
that's the only rappers that I will put against him. People
Yeah.
that I know have songs that are chart. And I could be forgetting a few.
But a lot of
off the
people
head
be
real
sleeping
quick.
on T.I., but T.I. got
See, I got
bangers.
hits.
He got hits.
I mean,
Don't let him come out with.
reason why I would say Nas is because Nas got that stature though. He got that respect.
Yeah,
though. He's big like that though. He look good on the stage with him. He look good on the stage with him though. Yeah.
After Nas do "If I Rule the World," Ether, and the song with him and R. Kelly, which he might not do because the time.
Man, I want to do that one.
What do you ask for hope?
Pass it up.
Yeah, but
Nas
man
got
put that rubber
Good.
band on, and he go back to rubber band. Man, listen.
See, I think we're mistaking the hits when it comes to personal songs that you like. I like a lot of. I got a lot of personal songs from both Hove and Nas that I like. But I'll never mention them in the verses because they won't go in the verses. That's not how. That's not technically how verses go. But if you're gonna put them in front of an audience on a mutual ground, if I'm gonna sing my club bangers, what after you play Nas top 3 songs, which I just mentioned, what else? What else?
What else are you gonna play? Yeah,
'Cause
that's true.
I can name over 20 of Jay-Z top charting songs off my head. I can't do that with Nas.
True that.
That's true.
True that. Facts.
Cause you can play all his banging in the clubs. Then after that, then what else? What else?
And I mean, if that's the measuring stick, then then
know
no.
what they're saying.
Then
How they set it up, not
Yeah, if they setting up for
I don't know how it goes. Some of them be seeming like they competing. Erica Badu and Jill Scott was playing each other's
and he
songs.
should. So they should do it. They should.
What verse? I thought the verses
they
was
wasn't
the.
doing the technical verse.
Yo, theirs was a whole vibe, yo.
Yeah, they were
Erica
doing
and Jill Scott was a whole vibe. That was like an empowerment. They won't even battling each other.
They was calling each other love for each other. They was that was something different. That
was amazing. That was like the best.
I got a proposal. I got a proposal.
No, I don't go that way. Sorry.
Jay should do it. This guy, man, we can't. Now, if I would have said I had a proposition, it'd be the same thing.
That's even worse. Stay away from the P words. Stay away from the P words. There you go.
It's Puffy Valley. Hey, it's a show. It's a show on TV. First season's done. Wait for season 2. Wait for season 2. Yeah. Wait on season 2.
Me? You watch people? You watch that show?
You actually watch P Valley. Oh wow.
I tried to watch
Valley, yo. That's my thing.
It terrified me.
Short man, I'm shocked, yo. Most men could not get through the episodes of P Valley.
P Valley, wow. You got to turn off. You got to turn off some. You got to turn off some of it. It's why you got to turn off some of it.
That show freaked me out.
It's wild.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was like, what the?
That's wild.
Yeah, I tried to have I had my friend over and I turned P Valley on. He saw that she was like, what?
Clutches Pearl.
Because they got it in on that one.
Baby. Thank you.
Hey, old girl was slick though. What's her name? Was getting all that money from that Western, whatever. She was slick though. She was slick.
Oh yeah.
She had game. She was
Mercedes is my girl. I'm sorry.
Mercedes is my. Oh yeah. No doubt.
But the good thing, you know what I like about this show, that all the girls, you can tell they have like natural bodies. Like nobody have like big this and all this and that. They like natural Mississippi cornbread fed girl.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's a fun show, man. Music popping off, man. People, I mean, it's a fun show.
I like my inner peace too much.
I need my part jamming.
I don't got time to be traumatized.
Hey, it's a rough spot. You got
I was gonna say you gonna have to close your eyes and say, "Can I see? Can I look now? Can I look now?"
Just skip it.
It's a spots in there. You got to fast forward. Go.
Them things, and they popped out of nowhere too. They shot me some of the times. I'd be sitting there and be like, "Whoa, where did that come from? Wow!"
Yeah, it's brazen.
Yeah.
Very,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. But here's my idea about the Jay-Z thing.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me here. They should do a versus before Old Judgment with just Jay-Z. Stop for a second. I'm not finished. And bring all these features on and be done with it.
Oh, like how D'Angelo did.
Yeah, and bring all these features on.
And friends.
Yeah, exactly. Bring all these features
D'Angelo,
on. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think
they already did that already at Madison Square Garden when Tata punched R. Kelly in the jaw.
But it's different this time.
But the versus thing would be cool though for him. Just do that him.
But D'Angelo,
bunch
Just
of
put
people.
someone up
Yeah.
against him. You know what I mean? Like, hey,
No,
just for the fun of it. Like,
D'Angelo didn't do a versus with nobody. He did it
Yeah.
by himself, and then he
Yeah.
had a couple of people. Like he came on with Memphis.
that ain't no
Jay-Z.
verses
And
though.
Bring
That's
some
not a
features.
verses. That kind of defeats
that was like a little.
the
I
name
enjoyed it because
verses.
I love
You know,
D'Angelo
like
back in the
verses, you
day.
think of this person versus this person,
I
not
still love you, babe. You would not
features.
to the day with ex-girlfriend. How you been?
Hey,
I mean, he already got title. Go sign up for
I
title if you just
think
want to see Jay-Z. We want to hear somebody.
I think all the top artists that consider themselves like goats, you notice they haven't done it right. Sure,
Mm-hmm.
they all feel the same way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He just he
Yeah.
just said it.
He
I'm
just
sure
said it
they
out
all
loud.
feel like, hey, man,
And he
I'm not.
wouldn't be Jay-Z if he didn't.
Nobody
Jay-Z
can
has
stand up to him.
always
I'm the
from the
guy.
moment he stepped out and he didn't even have a name. Jay-Z's always commanded that. So I'm not shocked that he said it.
I mean,
Now, if y'all want to put my favorite rapper up there, Dylon.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they know
Dylon is gonna give Jay-Z the biggest run of
Let
his
me
money.
tell
You
you,
know what I mean?
Dylan,
you gonna give him hot fire the whole all goes
hot
20,
fire.
20
He
watts
rhyme, he
hot
rip, he
fire.
rip, he rhyme.
Fire, fire.
Rhyming and rip.
You know,
What?
that was a
Dylan,
tragedy that Dylon
Dylan,
career didn't
Dylan.
go further than it needed to go. They hated on him. Had to be.
no love,
It's hot
man.
fire.
Get that man a hard time for
Yeah, he
what?
spit hot fire.
Spit hot fire.
Hey man, so the Christmas holidays is here upon us, man. You know, it's one of my favorite time of the year. I want us
Wonderful
to chit
time.
chat about the holidays real quick before we get out of here, man. What do y'all look forward to holiday time, man? Do y'all enjoy Christmas holiday also?
Quality time with you. I mean, with my family, but that's like I love like the like having the family together, like playing games. Like she gonna be drunk. Oh, this one gonna trip. This one gonna fall out in the floor. Like I love that so much. And then like all the little kids, like how it used to be back in the day when you used to be with your cousins and stuff. I love that. I love that for my kids and for myself too.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love spending time. Like tomorrow I'll be prepping and cooking and baking some stuff, and this house gonna be smelling all good with the food, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I just love the family, just being with family. I love it.
I
I
think
love it.
yeah, the Christmas season is the best season of the year, man. I think it just it
love
has
it.
that whole
Y'all can't tell. I love
the
Christmas.
family thing, you know.
Mhm.
I think that's the biggest part of it to me, just the happiness with people
Yes.
being. I think this season make people happy, even broke people be happy. You know,
If even for a little bit.
yeah, even sad
Even for a little bit.
depressed people. It's come to this time, you'd be happy. Even when, I think this the only time of the year that when I reminisce about my loved ones that I lost, that I don't like it don't put me in a depressed mode. It just remind me of the happy times with them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
Christmas spirit activate.
I'm like, bah humbug.
Oh no!
I mean, my kids are big now, so I can't really get into Christmas like that. Like, I mean, I'm a very family oriented person, period. So I'm like family oriented year round. You know what I mean? Christmas is like a stressor to me. It's a stressor for people. Oh no, not for me personally, but I see people get real
I think it's
stressed and
a stress a lot of people. It's
trying
stress a lot of
to
people though.
trying to
I'll
get
get that.
gifts and trying
Yeah.
to
Is it
do
those people that ain't there for the season? Really, is for the keep up with the Joneses type of people.
Yeah, a lot of people keep up
that
with the
one, yeah,
Joneses.
that
A lot
one,
of
yeah,
a lot
that
of
one.
people have these expectations, you know what I mean? Especially now with social media, people, like I think it's I don't know. And maybe it could be too because, like I said, my kids are, they're big now. I don't have to hide gifts under the tree and stuff. Like to me, Christmas is honestly, personally, to me, Christmas is a children's holiday. I don't, me as an adult, I don't
Okay.
really, I've never really got into Christmas.
When it comes to the gifts, it's for the kids. But for me personally, I like to hang out with my grown kids and my wife. We hang out. That's it. That's our thing.
Yeah, and
We
that's
just
what I mean.
chill.
I do that kind of
Yeah,
year
chill.
round, so I don't really.
Well, their minds about town, so you know they have come on
Like,
vacation.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot wait.
On it now.
I cannot wait till Christmas Day. So it's just, I don't know why. Even when I was doing stuff, I don't really got to do much this year. You know what I mean? But like even before, like Christmas Day would come and it'd just be like this automatic relief. Like, oh, it's done. I don't have to worry about do I gotta get this right, or do I gotta get this gift, or did I get this, or are they gonna like this, or are they? It's like a whole relief just comes off, and I'm like, oh, I don't. I'm gonna be honest, you know.
Yeah,
I enjoy it, but at the same time, I'd be like, thank God it's over. Like,
I still
be done with?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I had to go back to what I started off with. I just want somebody to wear matching pajamas with me. I must be the problem.
What pajamas you got? Let me go.
We all
so Sean, you know, you can always get you.
Y'all want me to go grab one of them and put them up?
I was gonna say, I can Sean, just get you a blow up doll, man. Just get your blow up doll, put them on, take the pictures with them for the summer.
I tried to put a matching pajama on the blow up doll and it popped.
Okay, hey, TMI.
I didn't know they had needles in the pajamas.
Oh man.
Who knew?
Who knew?
I got a bag sitting right beside me, man, with all the pajamas in them too.
Hey man, rub that in my face, man.
I'm
Thanks.
No, I'm sorry. No, I was gonna share. but no,
you got a onesie with the flap in the back.
Hey, you know we'll talk about your onesie now.
It's a two-piece.
You got a onesie with a flap in the back.
You guys are out of order. It's a two-piece.
Usually we don't bring up stuff that happened on the after show on here.
Two-piece.
OG got a onesie.
The two-piece.
You got a whole onesie with a flap in the back.
Y'all sound like my wife now. Y'all sound like my wife. It's a two-piece.
Papa, really? Papa, really?
Oh, he said,
really, Papa?
Merry Christmas to him.
I know that's right. Well, ho, Sheree.
I don't know, Sheree. Dre, my wife, no chill, man. What are they doing?
Chill. They don't have no chill. Look, me over here pink and stuff.
Yeah, man.
All I can do is laugh.
That we create our own traditions now. Like, you know how your family have their tradition, like making my own tradition with my family.
That's good.
I'm trying to make mine. I can't find nobody else to put on the extra damn pajamas I bought.
Hey, depending on how cold it is, I think they're gonna have me out in the backyard with
Oh, she said a nightgown too. You got a nightgown. You got a nightgown, short man.
Nightgown over there, bro.
Oh, please tell me you got one. You got one of those hats.
What is wrong with you?
You got a hat that match your nightgown? You know what I'm talking about? The little pom-pom at the bottom.
One of them Miss Mabel hats.
I'm being slandered right now. Who's doing this?
Oh, he got one.
Look,
one of them.
First when he wear that nightgown.
Someone, short man, someone bought you a pajama set from Big and Tall.
Y'all wrong. You guys are wrong.
I put a picture up here with Sharp Man, and he claimed that was Meek Mill with the.
That's Meek Mill. That wasn't me.
Some would say that was you, Sharp Man, but you my big bro. And you said it wasn't you. I'm gonna go ahead and believe you. I'm just gonna go ahead and believe you.
Well, at least
I am to be believed.
Yeah. Hey, so what about these people that we gotta talk about this before, but I want to do it again because I'm hating. What about these people that have a new pajama partner every holiday?
Oh.
Listen.
Hey. They're trying to figure it out, okay?
They got one new one for Christmas, a new one for Valentine's Day, new one for birthday. When they transition from spring to summer, they got a new one.
I'm gonna tell you what they told me, Sean. They said I was only mad because I'm a hater. I ain't got nobody to do my pajamas with.
That's what they gonna say about me. We just hate.
They say you just hating because you ain't got nobody to do the pajamas with. I was like, I just want to know how many sets do you got?
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
and didn't dude saw you with the last dude last holiday? I mean,
Oh
what he said?
No.
What he said when he go back through Facebook and see you up there in
gosh. What you gonna do when you
pajamas.
run out of
Different
prints? You got different prints, you know.
Family with the caption "Family is everything."
Mm-mm.
Every year a different one.
Mm-mm. How about the ones who got matching pajama sets at Christmas and a whole new partner by Valentine's Day?
Yeah, they know about them too. They be on them. I don't know.
I don't get it. Like, why? I would not even be taking pictures.
I
And
know
then
a
we do.
specific person on social media, and I don't know
Everybody
why
knows
she
what
do
they
this
like.
for herself, but she showed everything, and then she always in love, and then 2 weeks later she be cussing the dude out. Yo, he wasn't no this anyway. He was a bum, this and that next week. Oh,
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I gotta give up the game, guys. So, wifey just reminded me, I do kind of have a nightgown thing.
I knew it.
We know you got a nightgown. We know you got
Hey,
one. She ain't
but
made it up.
let me tell you
We
though.
already
Let me
knew
tell
that,
you, hey,
short man.
but she got it for me though from Morocco. She got it from Morocco for me when she went to Morocco. She got it for me. So
Well, I have
yeah,
one of those.
one of those.
Yeah, but Lola's a girl.
Huh?
Exactly. He just said, "Yeah, Lola." Like,
It's a different kind, though.
Running bread.
So, it's the one the guys in Morocco wear. It's the one the guys in Morocco wear.
his is fuchsia.
The long one,
His is
yeah, the long
his
one.
is fuchsia, Lola.
No.
Yo,
You guys are
I know which one you're talking about, Short Man. I know.
Thank you.
It's blue, isn't it?
the one that Scrooge was getting taken around by the angels with.
No.
That's what I pictured.
No.
When she said nightgown, I just pictured Scrooge with the little hat on it.
No.
The little triangle hat that flap off to the side.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well.
Absolutely not.
You just want to let his dog freeze a little bit.
And do you guys have?
Oh,
I guess
gosh, you
I
guys
should
killing me.
ask y'all this, but what y'all think about people with New Year's resolution? Do y'all think that's something that
Hated it.
Nope.
I hate gym ones? They come take over the gym for 2 weeks. So
That's
what
what
I
I
usually
do.
do, I just take off the first 2 weeks of the year. I just take off from the gym because you already know that it's gonna be crowded. And after that, be smooth sailing again till next year.
Oh wow.
People
That's
should not make
I think
part of it because everybody sit there and be like, I'm gonna do this, and then you see them with the same person, same thing, same this. Like,
if you have goals,
stop announcing it.
If you have things that you want to do, put it in your journal.
I think I don't know. I think I don't see a problem with it. You know what I mean?
Today. Why are you?
Because at least it's just to look at it in a positive way. At least it's embarking somebody with the intent to make a change for something better for themselves. You know what I mean? They may not go through with it, because it's hard to have it, but I don't think you need to wait to the New Year's to start. That's probably why you keep failing at your New Year's resolution. But hey, some people start New Year's resolutions and they actually stick. So
most people they just doing it because somebody else said, "Oh, this is the thing to do."
Yeah, I don't want to damper people from thinking positive about changing yourself. Just be a little more. Consistency is key, okay?
Remember, one day at a time. One day at a time.
One day at a time,
Next year, I ain't taking it back. I ain't standing for no more bull crap next year. I ain't going to be in this type of relationship next year, and then you still see him with such and such.
Because I'm not going all the time with you because you always go back and forth with me, and I don't got time
manifest in private. Manifest in private.
That's all.
No, you can speak it. You can speak it out loud. Speak it out loud.
Yeah,
Speak it into
in the room by
existence.
yourself.
Is it really? Let's support people. Is it really attempting to prove their health, or is just something that they decide I'm gonna say this year because everybody else making up something too? So
Everybody
I'm
else saying it.
Real
So yeah,
people.
that's
I
You
used to
know,
do
I
it all the
mean,
time. I used to be like,
I
I'm
mean,
going
if
to
you
start
think
I
if
can
you
eating
think
imagine
about
people
it, if
actually
you think
trying
about
to.
it, no, but
Yeah,
if you think about it, like think about it when you kind of do that with everything, like yeah, this is New Year's, but when you say, oh, I'm gonna start a new habit or I'm gonna start a new diet, you typically start like at the beginning of the month or the beginning of the week. These people are starting at the new year. It's a new year, a new change. That's their intent, is to
That's
do
it.
good. You know what I mean?
Year, new me.
Unfortunately, you going with the fad instead of going with,
New year, new me.
yeah,
Facing
like,
all the
Like,
bags in last year and
real do realistic things,
like,
just get
I
get a
mean,
little more realistic.
see,
set
bring my
goals that you can
joy
achieve.
down
Yeah.
because I'm leaving him for the new year. I'm finding me a
Mhm.
new boo, and
And so see, that's the problem right there. Instead of saying I'm leaving to get myself together, you're leaving to go find a new man. How you gonna fix stuff? No,
Yeah,
that's
but
not what you
at
do.
least they want to change.
No,
say,
no,
at least, they want to
They
change.
want to change. Let
they
these
want to
people
change men,
change.
not themselves.
You
They want to just
know.
change men. That's it. I'm trying to trade out. It's a toe thing.
it's,
It must be a toe thing. It's a toe
you
thing.
know it's crazy. I guess I look at life a little bit different from most people because I feel like I have when it comes to stuff like that, like when it comes to like health wise and stuff like that, like me and OG talk about this all the time. I'm always uh into improving my health once I get back once I got back on the track. Once I made my mind up that's what I was gonna do, that's why I did it. I think a lot of people go with the intention, like we was talking about last week before we went on air. A lot of people don't know how to work out. So they
True that.
strain their body
True that.
into doing something that they can't keep up, and then they gotta surrender it because they
Mm-hmm.
don't know that that's not how you work out. You don't punish your
Mm-hmm.
body.
Slow and steady, man.
You gradually build your body up
Steady.
to do the stuff that it did. You don't punish it.
Gotta be
Yeah.
steady.
Yeah,
Steady.
Mm-hmm. It's
Steady.
true. I mean, like honestly, but for me, I was one of those people who every single year I'd be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get in the gym. I'm gonna work out," and I start off the year doing great, and then I get to probably about March, and I fall off the bandwagon. You know what I mean? But I did it. You know what I mean? And it's different now. I didn't do it this year with no New Year's resolution. That could be what's setting them up, is this false pretense because everybody has a New Year's resolution. But I think we should still encourage them.
Yeah, I still give them a heart, a light heart.
yeah,
now,
yeah.
now the people who be like, if you don't like my status, I'm deleting you. Like all those kind of resolutions is
I don't pay those people no attention.
yeah,
With me, I'll support you if you mean what you say. I'm not. I don't like people that are. I even say don't like people. I don't entertain people that.
Don't put it online. If you put it online, I can't rock with that.
I
Come
don't
tell
like
me
people that like
privately that
attention.
online thing about
Yeah.
this is what I'm gonna do next shit. No, I'm not gonna hear that online.
Well,
Come
maybe
on.
they're doing that so that you can give them, to push them. They're announcing it so that way when they start to fall off the wagon, they'll have people be like, "Hey, didn't you say you was?" But most people will be like, they won't tell you. Didn't you
Yeah,
say they was? They'll be like,
it,
"This girl said
it,
that
I was one of
she
those
was
that used
gonna
to
be.
announce it
She
all the
said she was gonna
time.
be working out,
it's
but look at her." Instead
it's
of
supposed
telling
to be a
them,
public contract of shame, but some people ain't got no shame, so don't matter. That's saying just don't keep up with it. Whatever,
and my thing is, if you're
whatever.
serious about what you're doing, like I said,
Mhm.
I don't have any problem supporting you. But when I see something like for attention, like I'm a person that I pay keen attention to people, whether it's on social media or whether it's real life, and I go through your status and I see you say some stuff, and I see this happen, see that happen. You can tell when a person is just seeking attention. Like there's guys, I'm gonna put it in a guy inference because I don't want to seem like I'm always talking about females. So I seen guys on social media always saying stuff to get an attention, to get us now, and I feel like I feel like that's lame. That's corny to me. I feel like you know, if you always have something to say about something that you ain't even sticking to what you're saying, don't even make any sense to me. But if you working out, like I know a lot of people that work out, and I know a lot of people that reach out to me and ask me for little tips here and there, and tell me what they doing, and they'll try to structure something around what they doing. They might talk. That's cool. But what I don't like to see is people constantly always up there talk about, man, I was doing this and I started this, and then 5 weeks later, they back to the same thing again. Then 2 weeks later, they come up here again. Yeah, this time I really mean it. Really mean it to yourself
That's
before
what
you
I'm
start
saying.
publishing it all over
Exactly.
social media. When you really mean it, that's when you should publish it on social
Like
media.
when you decide. So here's the thing: if it's whatever it is, whether it's your health or something for your mind, or like a goal you want to accomplish, sit with yourself, write it down, think about it, and work at it. Don't worry about what everybody else outside think.
Right.
It's gonna,
You have an accountability partner in your life.
exactly. Well, yeah. So you find one person that you can tell it
Definitely.
to, one person that can hold you accountable. But you don't need 10,000 people or 500 people. You don't need social media to know.
That's
Just
what
gotta
they
find
do
that person
need,
you can
But
tell
but
it
some
to. Yeah.
people need
it's
that though.
good.
But
And
some people do need that. They do need that
here's
encouragement. You know what I
here's
mean?
the
Like
thing.
everybody isn't.
So
That's one thing I had to realize.
it's okay.
Everybody, one thing you have to realize, everyone isn't as secure with themselves as you are. You know
It's
what I mean?
okay. It's
Some
okay to
people
post
really
stuff.
do need validation to make them feel
and that's
better.
and
You
that
know
can
what I
work
mean? You
both
have
ways.
to realize that.
That can
Like
work both ways too. When you
I
come up,
may not need it. I'm not going
So I
yeah,
was gonna say
that,
it's
that,
okay to
that
judge
can
post
you.
your
go both
journey.
ways. When
Yeah.
you put that on social media, the detours can now look at what you're doing and start scrutinizing what you're doing and start making you feel like, hey, what I'm doing is not, is not the what I'm supposed to be doing, is not the way that I'm supposed to be doing. So all I'm saying is like the attention seekers. I'm not talking about people that actually want to go out there and do it and
Yeah.
and fail at doing it, because you, let's be honest and
I
honest,
used to do it for
you fail at
motivation.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
I used to do
do
it for
fail at
motivation.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about we all see the people that come up there and say the same thing every year or every few weeks or every.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
I mean,
who,
that's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
That's what we're talking about.
yeah.
I
Like
think
seriously.
he's already doing that.
I'm gonna do this next month, and
Mhm.
next month comes, and yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like, come on, man.
But you know why they
All you see
keep
is all
doing
you see is
it? You know
the
why they
club thing,
keep
the
doing
club
it?
thing every
Because
weekend and
there's
drinking.
like
That's it.
30 people commenting under it
every time.
like every single time.
I hate
Like
those
30
people.
people.
Sharp man.
And it's like, come on now. Y'all just saw her 2 minutes ago post a whole totally different hypocritical thing. And y'all was on that one now. Y'all like,
I hate those. I dislike those people, Mrs. Shortman.
What's
The
that?
sea moss and the steam
hold on.
head.
I
Like,
stand
sit
strong in my
your
sea
butt
moss. I
down
don't do no
somewhere.
bee stings, but I take my sea moss.
You know what bugs me out, bro,
Oh my god.
is like I'm a person that like I do research on stuff before I did. Like even with my workouts, I didn't do one set of things. I didn't try to do one thing. But one thing I didn't do was take supplements or drink
No,
teas and
yeah.
stuff like that,
No.
because scientifically those stuff is scientifically proven to all you're doing is emptying your bowels.
I just eat healthy and work out.
Eat healthy and I
That's it.
work hard.
Eat healthy and work it. That's it.
Realized that was
Yeah.
the best thing for me to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, that's all up to you. I've been in a situation where I've been on when I lost my other Instagram page, where people were sending me messages, say that you was using this, and at the time I didn't realize how social media worked. I didn't realize that, man. I could have probably tell them, send me $1,000 and I'll be up here talking about I drank this tea.
Mm-hmm.
This is the miracle.
Don't know what it tastes like.
But I work so hard at doing the stuff myself. I'm like, I'm about to tell these fools, I'm about to let these fools take credit for the hard
You
work.
don't want nobody taking credit for your work.
You was worried about the wrong thing, man.
Hey, now I realize that, but then
Like,
I was salty like this. Nigga trying to
Like,
take
how
credit for
dare
being out here,
you?
boy. You know, I
hey,
ran at 8 o'clock this morning.
take credit for this great body
I
and give me
ran at 12
$100,000.
o'clock again. I ran at 5 o'clock again. This fool want to come talk about, say that I drank his supplement. That's why I lost. Man,
Hey.
if you don't get your, man,
Hey.
I was
Pay me and take the credit.
you know,
Pay me and take
hey,
the credit.
now I would.
I was like, pay me and take the credit.
Because I'm a firm believer in, like just working out, man. I seen it happen. I had a friend that was 300 and something pounds, man.
It can be done, man.
Low 157 pounds now.
Yeah, it can be done, man.
That dude
Yeah.
lost 5 people.
It's slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, man.
Yeah, man. That dude
It's not
lost.
one day at a
Consistency.
time.
Whatever you do, that's what people fail to realize. Whatever
Not
you do
overnight.
is consistency. You
That's
gotta be
all.
consistent.
That's
You're
all.
gonna, no matter what you do, no matter what you take, no matter what exercise you do, it's something different. So you're gonna have that initial weight loss. You're gonna have those initial results. What happens is people see that and then they get complacent and stop doing what they were doing to get there. And guess what? You're gonna collect it twice as quick as you lost it. You have
Yeah,
to be consistent with everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could take the teas, you could take, weight loss pills, you could take all of that and you're gonna lose the weight. But guess what? When you stop taking it, then what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like you have to,
you
that's
know,
what people fail to realize. They get the gastric bypass, you lose all the weight, but guess what? You ain't changed your eating habits, you ain't doing no exercise, like you still the same.
That's not
Like
sustainable. That
but
is not
it's not
sustainable.
not even
It's
with
not.
sustainable.
that. Yeah.
No
Uh,
matter what you do, you have to be
you
consistent.
can
If you go hard in
can't
the gym for
exercise.
30 days,
You
oh, go
can't
ahead.
exercise off more than what you eat.
Exactly.
You're gonna break your
Mm-mm.
body down. You might try that for a few days, then your body gonna be like, "Look, N-word, I'm tired.
Your
We need
body
to
need the
get break."
calories. You need
Yeah,
you got to eat to lose
and
weight
that's how
anyway.
you
You got to
build.
eat to
Your
lose
body
weight.
gonna be like, you think we're gonna do this today, but we
Yeah.
not."
We
You
not.
got to eat to
And then
lose
they
weight.
shut it down. I'll be like,
But
oh,
here's
when I came down.
what people also don't realize
Oh.
when it comes to workout. The reason you gain that weight back is because your body is a machine. That science has shown us that human beings, when human beings first covered the earth, we didn't eat every day. So your body is not accustomed to eating every day. So now that we're eating every day, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, sometimes
You're
your body
eating.
get accustomed to that. So when you drastically lose the weight, your body goes into a shock and start trying to gain that weight back. So that's why when you see people lose weight, they gain it back quick because your body is thinking that, oh my God, something is happening. That's why I lost all this weight so quick. So I got to get it back. So your body is trying to build that weight back. So it takes about 2 years of you keeping the weight off of your body for even your heart to start beating. Because even when if you was 250 and you go down to 175, your heart is still beating at a rate, is still pumping at a rate of your 250. It takes months, maybe even over a little bit over a year for your heart to start. Oh, 150. Start pumping for a 150 person. But a lot of people don't know this type of stuff because they don't really look up how exercise work. So they don't realize that these things happen. So the moment that's why I can take a person that work out more than me, do everything that they were supposed to do, and go to the gym, work less than him, and have better results than him. You know why? Because of my diet.
Yeah.
Because when I can lose weight, I literally stopped working out the whole pandemic and lost more weight than everybody I knew. Not even because I was depressed, because I knew that I can't work out, so I curved my meals. I curve my meals on the potential that I can't go to the gym and I'm gonna gain a whole bunch of weight if I sit around and eat. I remember when Denby and Razor them first saw me at the them dudes were like, bro, you lost weight? Everybody else gaining weight and you lost weight. I was like, yeah, and worse, because I knew if I sat in the house and eat, I'm gonna gain weight. So you gotta, there's just stuff that you gotta look up before you do it, man. Once you learn
Yeah.
how dieting really
And people
works,
have
you gotta do
different body types too, and
Yeah.
they fail to realize that too. There's different body
Same
types
thing don't work
too.
for everybody.
yeah.
Everything
Nah.
does not work. You can have
But,
two people totally
but,
different results from what they do.
but what will definitely work is your intake of calorie is always gonna work. That's what your body gets.
Active,
How you fueling your body is always gonna work. If you overfuel
active.
your body is gonna take on that fuel and it's gonna keep it. It's not gonna burn, it's
Gotta
gonna
get
compensate.
active.
Oh yeah.
So if you
You
stop
have to.
if you stop if you usually taking 2700 calories a day, you cut that down to about 18, you're gonna see a drastic difference in that.
Oh
And
yeah.
after your body start functioning a certain way, you're able to go eat a whole red velvet cake and be like, I feel so disgusted with myself. But I'll be back to regular next week.
What about key lime pie?
I'm not really a fan of key lime
Hey,
pie,
hey,
but
I feel like somebody's calling me out here.
I was gonna say,
I may have ate the whole
Yeah.
pie, but not all
hey,
not all at once. I'm couple too.
some sweet potato pudding.
Hey,
Uh,
warm it up.
it
Hey,
gets down. It gets
hey, can
down.
I?
It gets down.
I'm looking for a rum cake too. What's going
Some
on?
rum cake, carrot cake. You
Hey,
know
I just,
what?
I
Let me
just,
stop
I
talking
just had a
about
whole
cake.
bun.
hungry.
Hey, I just had a whole bunch.
Find somebody that's don't selling rum cake, like
Listen,
good rum cake.
let me stop talking about cake before I make it to the store tomorrow and buy it. You know
cakes
they
and
got
pies,
they got
cakes
that
and
cake.
pies.
They cut like quarters. They
Yeah.
put quarter ever cake, quarter carrot
Mhm.
cake, quarter
Mm-hmm.
certain type of cake. Here, I'll go over the store and pick that up. I can't, I don't want to do that right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and chill.
I'm so glad I don't like sweet.
I love sweets.
Oh, I do sweets.
I crave, I
I love
crave,
food.
I
I
crave
love
salt.
food.
I crave salt the way people crave sugar. I
That's
really
the
don't
hardest
have it.
part of my diet
Mm-hmm.
is sweets. Like I would literally and I think it's a weakness for me. But I literally have something in the house, start eating it, and be like, I might as well just eat it all. Because
You
if I
got a
don't eat
weakness
it
for
all,
sweetness?
I'm eating it. I got a
Yeah,
weed.
I
Weed.
really be
Like,
acting
yeah,
like
I
on.
know.
I
my
go
mom. My
crazy.
mom traumatized me. I'm not gonna lie.
Tight clothes.
Like she traumatized me. You had to clean your plate when you were a kid, so it's like now whenever I eat, I always be feeling like I gotta eat it. I can't waste it.
Word.
Stomach be completely full in agony, and I'd be like, but I just don't want to waste. There's some kid that could eat this, and I.
You can put it up in you have a refrigerator, right? You can put it up, right?
Put it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
you know.
People overeat
That's,
all the time too, because
and
your
that's the
brain
saddest
don't
part
know
of the
that the
holiday.
food you ate,
It
right?
did like
Yeah,
the way
that's
I
the
used
saddest
to
part of the
eat.
holiday for me.
The
So
way I
it's
used to
stuff
eat
that
compared
I
to
like.
now, intermittent fasting showed me that. Intermittent fasting showed me how much I really brain manipulated myself into thinking I needed
Well,
to eat so much.
technically humans ain't supposed to eat breakfast.
Mm-mm.
The concept of
I
a
was eating
break,
3 meals a
yeah,
day.
you're not
No.
supposed
Supposed
to.
to
Your
eat
body
breakfast.
don't, scientists
Mm-mm. The
prove
first
that
thing you're
your body
supposed to put in
functions.
your body is warm water. It's the
Yeah, your
first
body
thing you should put
functions
in your
less.
body. It
You
starts
know,
your metabolism
you know how you growing up as
without
a kid
any
and they used
calories.
to tell you have a great breakfast before you come take tests. Actually, does
Mm-mm.
bull crap.
It makes you sluggish. Most people
Yeah,
eat and get sluggish.
you know.
Need
So
my
that's where the term break come from
I
because
need
you're supposed to break
I need my waffle and
from
egg.
fasting overnight. Start
You break your fast.
fast. Yeah, but people took it onto a
People don't
term
realize.
I
some
want
Like
water.
you supposed to be at Golden Corral for breakfast every.
I want
I
bacon
used to
and
eat.
egg.
Look, man, I used to eat meat, and I would eat every single morning. It's crazy now because I think about it. I would have a 3 egg omelet with spinach, bacon, turkey sausage, and hash browns every single morning when I
That's
went to work.
whew,
I don't do that
Every single morning.
I do no, I can't. Mm-mm.
yeah.
I
Mm-mm,
will
I
be
did
like
it
this.
every single morning.
I'll be like this.
I used to really be like literally walk into the office and literally like, oh, I need coffee. I need it. Oh, I need some breakfast. Let me go get breakfast from the cafeteria.
Caffeine is
Oh, I
addictive.
need to eat lunch. Oh,
It
I
is.
need to like I thought I needed these things. Like I would feel
It's like
sick if
drugs.
I didn't eat.
Caffeine is more addictive than nicotine.
Cause I was addicted to the Slim Fast, and I wasn't drinking it, but my doctor was telling me the reason is because it has a lot of caffeine, and
Caffeine.
that's what you're addicted
Mm-hmm.
to. Because I
Mm-hmm.
started shaking, I was like, I gotta stop that.
I want to
Mm-mm.
share
Mm-hmm.
a secret with y'all, but y'all can't tell nobody.
What?
A few
Okay.
years ago, I was addicted to fat fast.
Oh, snap. Oh,
Bye.
okay.
Bye. 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 Bye.
All right.
Fat
On
fast.
that
Yo,
note, is it time
I
to wrap up on that
was
note?
eating, I was just gaining weight. Yo, you know
Time to
what?
go.
When you start gaining weight and people tell you that you're gaining weight and you get upset because they tell you gaining weight. Like, boy, it look like you put on a few pounds. Shut up.
Don't be telling my business.
Look, my
I said,
kids, I'm
listen,
gonna tell y'all. Okay, since we sharing secrets, don't tell nobody. But my kids used to call me Uncle Fester.
Oh Jesus.
Oh wow.
Oh, they said I was just so fat. My face was fat. I had no neck. They said, "Ma, you look like Uncle Fester."
Yo,
But don't tell nobody.
I
Don't
remember
tell
one
nobody
time
that.
my son supposed to draw a picture of his family and drew me as a fat dude and drew everybody else skinny.
Everybody else was a stick figure.
Yeah, he was a baby. He was a baby then. But kids ain't lying. They tell the truth.
Right.
They do.
That's the
They
part
do.
that hurt.
They are so honest with
Like,
it. So
man.
honest.
So my brother had to go on a health trip and put take these pounds off and throw that 3.5 pack out there on them. Like I'm trying to get back to my 3.5 pack for 2023 summer.
Yeah.
I'm wilding on them 2023 summer. I'm talking about shirt off and everything.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
2022 summer, I ain't gonna be ready for 2023.
Telling you.
I'm
I
gonna
know
take
that now.
take my socks off.
2022 summer, I ain't gonna be ready. Maybe right at the end of 2023 summer.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Yeah,
2022
man,
something too close.
I literally bought a whole bunch of gym stuff, made my gym in the house official. I just start working out in the house. I can't get to go to the gym like I want to. Cause last time I thought I was going in the gym. I went in the gym and this dude was in there working out. And then he just started going. I was like, oh God.
Over all the
Put
equipment.
on my mask back
Get out of here.
my bag, and I was out. Yo, I saw the people looking at me like, "What's wrong with this dude?" I was like,
Hey, you know you can't cough in public too much. My mother be like, "Oh, I got allergies. My allergies."
"See that, yo."
They don't believe you, though.
Hey, he lucky I wasn't a cop because, he was aggressive.
He was very aggressive to me. He was like, very aggressive.
Oh,
I
I
man.
felt attacked. I
That
felt
fool,
attacked.
yo, that fool hit by 3-4 sneeze back to back. Bro.
Oh,
I
man,
grabbed my
yeah.
stuff and I was out of
Oh.
there,
I'm surprised the whole place didn't clear out.
bro. Man, I just saw people looking at me like, "What's wrong with this fool?"
Run for cover.
So I grabbed
No,
my
I'm not gonna lie. You
Uh,
wouldn't know that. You would not know that Omarion is running rampant right now because people in the gym, they don't even care anymore. Like they stop. I noticed. Like I'm watching, people don't even wipe down the equipment anymore. Like it's just.
I think a lot of people just gave up.
yeah,
I'm like, don't they know Omarion is out here with a vengeance?
Be
I
like
think
this,
it's fatigue.
Omarion.
I think it's kind of like
Omarion coming out like, pow! He took my baby mama.
She means Omicron, but yeah, we got Mario.
Oh, y'all didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been calling him Omarion the whole time.
I think it's just fatigue, though. I think a lot of people
fatigued though, for real. Yeah,
in that space that they just don't care no more.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I see
think
older
people like.
people. I even seen some older people that was terrified when it was first happening, and I seen them now just walking through stores. Like I seen a lady.
I mean, they like Biggie Smalls now.
Yeah, she in the store without a mask. I was like, Miss Man, what you doing? Maybe I can't take this stuff no more, baby. I got to get free.
I had all these booster shots.
You want to live free or die hard? She's like, I know, baby. I need to stop doing it. I need to stop, ain't it? You do need to stop. Go put your mask on. I felt kind of weird saying that to her. Like, you can live free or die hard. So it's up to you. She's like, I know. I need to put my mask on, huh? Yes, you do.
She's out there living free for real.
No, but she's sick of this.
She living dangerously.
You sick of it, but it ain't sick of you.
Dangerous to me.
Yeah, man. Good conversation tonight, guys. Who ain't going to work tomorrow? Only Lola off tomorrow.
I work.
You working tomorrow, Sharice?
But I'm off at 5, so
I ain't working. I'm doing other stuff.
I might go do some.
I'm doing other work.
Doing other work.
Not the other kind. I'm doing other work.
Oh, Ben, you ain't gonna put your nightgown on. Take pictures in your nightgown tomorrow. Are you?
No.
I gotta listen. I have so much stuff to wrap. Like,
you rap. Oh yeah, that's right. You got the younger ones. Oh yeah,
I set myself up because
she got the baby.
She got to wait till last minute to rap. Monday.
She was Lola was just about to be free as Santa, but now
Monday gonna be on everything on the
and she was about to be free as Santa, but now.
Monday gonna be unwrapping mommy gift, daddy gift,
Right.
sister gift,
Everybody
grandma
gift.
gift, and then get mad when you try to stop her. No,
Mm-hmm. And she'd be like, "Mine? No, it's not yours. Everything don't belong
Monday
to
don't
you."
play. She don't play that.
hey man, what good
Don't play that.
conversations tonight, guys.
Yes.
AGP World, thanks for the love. Happy holidays to all.
Happy
Merry Christmas, Happy
holidays.
Kwanzaa, Happy QQ, whatever, anything you celebrate. Happy whatever it is to
Whatever
you.
that is. Mm-hmm.
Love
Yep.
you all. Even if you don't celebrate, make sure your kids enjoy the holiday festivities. Don't be
Yes.
selfish and put your parents' tradition on your kids. No
Exactly.
disrespect to your religion. I'm just saying, make sure your kids are happy. That's all that matters.
Yes.
AGP World, I'm expecting Hershey Kisses, the white kind, white Snicker bars.
Peppermint in it.
No, I don't like the peppermint.
Oh, I
Just
love those. With the
regular.
candy cane bits in it. Ooh,
I ain't never tasted the candy cane one, but I love it.
what? You need to try them. It's white chocolate with candy cane bits in it. It's the only ones I love. Them things. They are so good. They only come out this time of year too.
You get OG. People, nice being here with y'all, man. We about to get up out of here.
Thank y'all. Happy holidays. Happy
We're gonna meet some
holidays.
other kids behind the scene. I'm taking one of my son's gift back from him because he's supposed to be executive producer. He ain't here.
Hey.
To do everything
Executive
else.
producer can take a vacation. Don't do him.
He's fired.
No.
Fired beige colored kids around here.
I'm gonna call the union on you.
Yes.
We out.
Gonna
I'm gonna
report
write a
you.
letter.
Thanks for the love. Appreciate y'all, AGP fam. Carrie, shout out. Miss Sharp, woman, shout out. Dre, shout out. Everybody else that's out there, shout out. We love y'all. We out.